Rip.
Classic.
That should be there.
Hey!
Let's make the joke again. Pokemon Go's out here now, guys. Quick, run from the table.
ExalTwitch charades hype.
Yeah.
Use your word hole. Unexpected.
We had the
Use
wrong
your
microphone
word holes.
selected. Sorry, guys. Thank you,
Where's your
Artemis, for my beautiful, beautiful Stardew Valley shirt.
Yeah,
It's got
Artemis is
Star
super
Drops
nice.
and Juminas.
Super nice.
And it's got like your bundles at the bottom of the tree as a gift.
No, Pokemon Go is not out in Canada.
Rip, someone is wrong then.
Well, it's fine because we were
It's out
muted
in
while
Europe.
you made these ridiculous.
It was rolled out to Europe at the beginning of the week or
Assertions.
something. Makes me very mad. We're like 30 million people. We're no one.
Ladies and gentlemen, returning to us. Hello, Hate Wheel.
Are we saluting now? I love it. Hello, Hate Wheel.
Loom of Fate caught you before I did.
Yeah.
That's because Loom of Fate
Where
knows
your
everything.
use holes.
Yeah, like Aragorn knows 10,000 things, but Loom of Fate knows everything.
Yeah. I mean, I think...
Unless it
Aragorn
knows
is really,
nothing.
Like, stepping up there, though.
Looms, no.
Looms.
Looms, no.
Thing 1 that Aragorn knows. How pretty we all are. Thing 2.
I'm so
How
bad.
conceited we all are.
Accurate.
Yo, what up, everybody?
Yeah, welcome.
EX320 today.
New Eclipse joining us.
Welcome.
Oh.
Is that a night?
That's night.
Oh, night. When
Eclipse
next-
has the bell. It's okay. I've
What?
made the mistake.
Whatever.
Hate Wheel's
I-
like, oh, I go away and this
I was
is
looking at Jorik's and I'm like, oh, it looks
Oh,
kind
hey,
of like
Joric.
that, and then it went away because I'm a bad person.
Yep. Yeah, I'm super. I'm no. I'm.
Today
I'm
is our
super pleased it's
20th streamed
Mhm.
session of ExalTwitch.
Today's the day that, should you survive, you earn Essence 3.
Yay.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wait, what was that part about? Should you survive?
Look, any of you could potentially.
It's true.
This is accurate.
At any time. At any time.
2 health levels.
Very funny, Herb of Dirt.
Hello,
And
RPG
everything
Emeralds.
else is lethal damage also. Not
Zenith.
aggravated, but Zenith.
Save a Joric. Save a Joric, ride a cowboy. No?
You can
we
ride a
have
Joric
cowboys
too. I
here?
mean, whatever you want to do. We had one.
He wasn't
really
a cowboy.
He had in
The
spirit.
Crosshair, ExalTwitch was old enough to drink episode 18. We're
Yep.
in Quebec.
Mhm.
This girl
Rare.
got carded today. Yeah.
Oh, it's just me and John, I guess.
I can try to see if I can get louder here.
Oh, wait, can you
Is
just...
it facing you, not away from you?
Yeah, it's facing me.
Okay.
Sexy.
I'm not sure.
Well,
I don't
we'll
know
see.
that microphone as
If
well.
I'm still too low, you let me know.
Oh my goodness.
There we go.
Look at us.
Sometimes it's just a matter of putting the thing closer to your face.
Closer to your word hole.
Or we.
Or we're like,
Oh,
Kate, you so young.
So young. Well, guys, it's
Yeah.
a relatively nice day here in Montreal. Not too hot, which we're very pleased about. It's been 1 week since we last saw you here on ExalTwitch, but we've been streaming ourselves the past week, which has been fun. I don't know if any of you guys caught Case of the Mondays, or perhaps Catch Up Kate, or the Fade to Black episode of RPG Clinic.
Ooh.
Which will be live on the YouTubes shortly, from what I understand.
Ooh, how exciting.
Now, we do have a hashtag recapped for you guys, but there's something that we have to do first. You see, ladies and gentlemen, it's Captain Daff's birthday today.
I don't know why I did that quietly.
And
It's like,
Scott's dead. Now, we were wondering what we would do for your birthday, obviously. I mean, there's a lot that we could do for you.
Jesus Christ.
But there's someone very special who wanted to sing you happy birthday. So we thought, as one of our most ardent supporters, somebody who has definitely taken the hashtag guest into account,
Oh yeah.
that we would do something special for you.
Should I get the cans?
No.
What? Happy birthday to you.
Hi, Clem.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Captain Daff. Happy birthday to you. Now go get me some goat. I'm tired and I want to go to bed.
Yay! Captain Clem! Captain Clem, ladies and gentlemen. Doing this shit.
Oh,
Good.
I like. So
Captain
wait,
Lordy
is Captain
Lord.
Daff the husband? Oh my.
That would...
No, that would be mean. That
Yes,
would
and
be
now,
implying terrible
now
things
for the
about Daff.
spankings. let's just get started on those spankings right now. Do it,
Oh.
Joric.
Okay, I guess. I mean, this isn't how I... Hey, Heartstring, get over here.
Ship it.
But we did have a captain. We did have a hashtag recapped,
Oh,
Sure did.
should we-
so we should probably throw that out there for you guys right now.
Roll the tape. Roll the tape.
Roll the goddamn tape.
This episode brought to you by Blue Sky Tea House. Fancy biscuits and normal tea, just the way you like it. Last time on ExalTwitch, a game of heroes. Jorik's apartment, where they're hiding Exquisite Tide, is under attack. Ray rushes ahead to find House Teppet where she's expected abyssals. She leaps across the balcony and takes out the traitorous doorman. Joric arrives just as Tempest Crest Exalted wants to chat. Mr. Talky Talk does his best to dissuade and bribe Crest, but to no avail. House Teppet letter bombs Nexus, apologising for the siege. Speaks of Silence comes up with a solid plan B. She rips open Tide's chest and drinks her heart's blood. Now as Tide, Silence offers herself to Crest. The guild make a pointed entrance. Valeria patches up actual Tide and finds an arrowhead inside her. Joric meets with the council after taking time to pick up his fancy shirt, but Fido is already there. He breaks Peaceful Hand's neck and Joric's oath along with. How will Joric rebuild the entire Council of Nine? Will Silence's exquisite disguise hold up? And will Val finally get 20 minutes to herself? Find out on ExalTwitch now.
Yay!
Everybody's always happier after a hashtag recap.
Serious Cap Daff hype, man. Not only is it your birthday, but that was a freaking great recapped. Recapped. Capped.
Recap.
We could go recap down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
glad
glad Captain
Captain
was
was
born.
I would like to second that sentiment, please. Young man, mark me down for a second.
You are not invited, good doctor.
Invite me. In a day or... Great song. Greatest song?
I would disagree.
I have seen the bunny challenge.
I saw my lack of challenge, the crosshair. Don't worry. I noticed.
I find your lack of challenge disturbing.
Ray, sorry.
Yes.
Are you taking notes today?
Nope.
She is writing down
I
numbers.
wrote exactly 5 lines in last time's notes. That was just how many motes I spent.
Perfect.
Notes,
All right,
notes,
chat.
notes,
We're going to get started
bad,
very
Jordan.
soon. But I do want to know if you guys have any predictions for what might happen today. If you can throw that out there in the chat, I'd appreciate it. In the meantime, I'm going to ask each of you to state your last known whereabouts and actions in the game so that we can kind of keep track of you all. We're going to start with Val.
I'm in Blue Sky with Exquisite Tide, whose heart has just been most partially devoured. I don't know. So I'm there. I just pulled out an orange jade arrowhead from Exquisite Tide's rib cage.
Thanks.
That's where I'm at. I have 8 modes total, 2 health levels. Not doing good.
Well,
What about you? Right.
I followed the dragon-blooded soldiers who were taking away Exquisite Tide, but speaks of silence. They took her outside the city walls and led her into the crowd of soldiers that were gathered outside the city. So I am currently at the front gates, still in Nexus, but just at the gates. And I have a lot of motes, and I'm doing pretty well.
Yeah, you all things considered, you're actually not doing so bad.
I'm okay.
What about Joric?
Joric. Yeah. Joric is currently running breakneck away from what was a meeting of the Council of Nine of the Guild. They're all dead, killed by Infinite Durge, and possibly others we don't know. And possibly other things we don't know. And this means that Joric has broken his oath to the emissary, or the person he thinks is the emissary, which was to protect them for a month. And this is really bad news. So he is running like a fiend, like a demon.
We decided how Joric runs. Do you want to share that?
Oh, boy.
I don't think we actually did.
Like an eclipse
did
out of
we?
Malpheus?
Did we?
Does he shout anything as he's running?
Oh,
or-
Joric! Joric! like a Pokemon. Breakneck too soon. God damn it. Oh, God.
AKA the New Bremen
Also,
effect.
I'm kidding. I'm running because it's serious.
Joric.
Is it serious?
I love this song. Can I
Run,
say
Jordan.
that?
We are jerks. Joric
That's
jerks.
perfect. Joric jerks. That's where we're at.
I'm glad Joric runs like an anathema.
I'm pretty fast and desperate though. 17?
Yeah.
Joric does the Naruto run. Both hands flung out.
Oh
behind you.
yeah, actually that makes much more sense.
It makes me I have less wind resistance.
I'm aerodynamic. He fully Naruto
Jorek
runs.
buys athletics. So silly.
Whereas
I have 1 point.
Ray is the Naruto run that's hopping between like tree branches
Oh,
I don't even
fuck.
touch
at
the ground.
way high speeds.
Yeah.
Oh
Naruto run confirmed.
my god, Rip of Derp. Guys, what are we doing with ourselves?
Oh my god.
We can Bernie's the whole council. Oh, I'm beforehand.
I am. That's my name. I am. Counselor number
I'm wearing a
5.
fancy shirt. Crosshair, what the hell, man? Alright, we're at. I'm gonna try to, once again, keep good notes today.
You're going to try to keep good notes today?
They were okay last
I
week.
think you'll succeed. I like your chances.
What?
Yes, Herb of Derp.
Are you guys aware of the tale of the Sword of Damocles?
Not intimately.
What's about to
Now, a lot of people think that the Sword of Damocles is just a metaphor, that there's something hanging over your head that could fall and destroy you at any time. But that's not actually the tale of the Sword of Damocles. Damocles was pandering to his king, Dionysus, and saying that it must be wonderful to be surrounded by the trappings of wealth, to wield power as he did. Dionysus said that he could get this taste of power, that Damocles and Dionysus could trade seats. Damocles took him up on his offer eagerly, and he sat on the throne, again, surrounded by wealth, power. But Dionysus arranged it so that there was a sword hung by a single horse's hair directly above the throne. Damocles saw this sword and realized that with power and wealth comes the ever-present threat that the sword could come down at any moment. The Council of Nine in Nexus has just witnessed the sword coming down in the form of an abyssal. Joric, perhaps not tasting wealth and power at this moment, has the metaphorical sword of Damocles hanging over him. An oathbreaker. The penalty, his own anima turning against him. A sanctified oath is one that should always be kept. We're going to start, however, in Blue Sun.
Blue sky?
Blue Sky. What am I saying? Blue Sun is a Netrunner term, and we're not playing Netrunner at the moment.
Yeah.
Not today.
Knock everything off the deck.
Seeing as how you had to repair a heart that had been punctured, alongside ribs that have been cracked open, skin that has been flayed back, Exquisite Tide is doing remarkably well. Obviously, this isn't the easiest thing to repair, but the added challenge of you already being quite hurt yourself is there.
I do believe I've used some actual healing on her in addition to a dose or two of Touch of Blissful Release, so that in addition to her being exalted should have her decently patched up, all things considered.
Do you have anything that you're currently working on?
I was gonna pour herself a drink.
Alright.
Having
That's fair.
closed up the incision she made to extract the jade arrowhead. Yep. And take a breather, because she's sure that so far, every time she thought that she had a moment to relax, it hasn't been true, so she's just gonna enjoy the minute or 5 minutes or however long this lasts before the next problem arises, before the next time she walks into her trap.
Now, Three Fate's shadow is present with you. She's currently leaning against one of the pillars, looking out over the balcony, trying to see if there's any other threat coming at you.
She's in much better shape.
She's
I'm
in
going
much
to
better
leave
shape
her
than
to
you.
that.
She's still hurt, but not significantly.
Mm-hmm.
Meanwhile, the doorman
That's right.
is rolling his head,
Thank you for reminding me.
waking up slowly.
I thought about it on my walk over, but I've forgotten since. Thank you. I'm gonna go over to him. Crouch down, because I believe he's like sitting slumped
Yes,
against
he's
the
been
wall.
tied into a chair.
So I'm gonna sort of squat in front of him.
Oh. First he realizes that he's tied up. Then he realizes that you're standing in front of him clutching an artifact spear. And his eyes go wide, his mouth clamps shut, and he starts to tremble.
You sustained great pain and did not speak about a week ago in our favor. Today, perhaps someone had a better price. Whatever it is, seems one of my friends has done you some damage. Think that's enough payback, if you will. We are very strong. We have more money if that's what you require. In the future, if anyone offers you a price, know that we will double it. If anyone threatens something that's very dear to you, know that we will go out and save that person. You can return to your duties. Is that fair?
And he just starts to cry.
Oh.
And I was gonna stand up. When you're ready to talk, we'll talk. I'm gonna be over here. And sit down. Take a sip of my drink. So tired.
Ray's standing near the wall
Mm-hmm.
that separates Nexus from their manse, actually. Do you have anything that you're taking care of at the moment?
I wouldn't mind just doing a quick look around to see if, by any miracle, some golden tigers followed me.
There are no golden tigers in the near vicinity.
Damn it. Okay, so, I guess I'll just start heading back.
To where?
Back to,
Blue Sky?
Blue Sky.
Okay. Heading back is relatively easy. I mean, are you heading back in any specific way? I know that you're fond of
Hopping
rooftops.
along the rooftops, John, as per usual.
I'll actually ask you to roll wit stealth then for me.
Woo! Parkour!
This actually would go pretty well.
Oh yeah, does this count as... Oh no, that's athletics. Alright.
You could get stealth parkour as a specialty if you wanted to.
That's so cool.
That is 4.
Alright, well, on your way back, it's you are relatively undisturbed, leaping across rooftops, making your way through Nexus, which seems to have a little bit of a damp pall cast over it. People in this area are very aware that no one's going through the wall, and they're more worried than people who are further into the city, for whom the news may not matter or reach as much. Although merchants, realizing that there's nothing that's coming in or out, are starting to lose money.
Mm-hmm.
Remember, anybody who's paid to protect a caravan has to be paid every day they work. And if they're just sitting outside, waiting to get in, that's more and more money being filtered out of their pockets without any extra profit to show for it.
Right.
Bureaucracy 0, yeah.
Blue Sky currently is relatively peaceful now that the 5 Dragon-Blooded have left with their prisoner, or rather, their recovered prisoner. But that's not really what's important right now about your peace. What's more important is someone else's chaos. You're currently in one of the guild's largest offices. You've just left an antechamber surrounded by dead council members, and your bow is frantically whispering for you to run.
Hook it over my body so it's not going to fall. I check to make sure I have my crossbow here.
That's still there.
I start moving forward. I kick the door open into the street. I want to take off. I'm heading back to Blue Sky as quickly as possible. I'm going to try to duck through... I'm going to try to duck through my old office on the way.
All right.
Just to,
As you
stay out of
kick the
street.
door open,
Okay.
you can hear a booming voice, amplified by essence. The anathema has slain the Council of 9.
Okay, so I hear this. I'm still like, I'm like out into the street. I hear this. First of all, is it clear where that's coming from? Or is it's a disembodied
It's
voice?
a very loud voice coming from somewhere in the building.
Awesome.
Is it trying to reach everyone in the building, or is it trying to spread outside, that voice?
Well, it definitely has spread outside, so I imagine it would reach everybody in the building.
Okay. Let me know, I guess, when I'm near enough to hear it. If I could.
You're way too far away.
All right, sounds good.
It's not
Sorry.
deafening everyone in the building.
Ah, well, it was worth a try.
Worth a try.
Wow.
Hearing this, kind of grit my teeth, like clamp my hands. I want to reach around, grab a drainage pipe on the side of the building. I want to climb up. I don't know how many stories tall
What's
it is,
your
but I'm
limit?
getting to the top. My limit
commission?
trigger? Another character deliberately undermines my authority.
Well, he's not really undermining you. In fact,
Yeah.
he's giving
He
you
kind
more
of gave
authority
you
than
that.
perhaps
Yay!
you deserve. So I'll have you roll Dex Athletics.
Thank you very much.
Joric!
Joric! I got one success.
Oh my god, you almost botched.
Shut up.
Well, you do manage to make it as you call hand over fist kicking yourself up. And you make it to the top of the roof. People are now starting to spill out into the streets, looking around. It doesn't seem like anyone's seen you just yet.
Awesome.
The abyssals are nowhere to be seen.
Well, that's good. Oh, here's what I want to do. I want to take Heartstring, notch an arrow,
What are you doing?
getting their attention. You'll like this, don't worry.
Draw.
Yeah, I draw. I want to suffuse my arrow with essence so that it glows. I'm not sure if I need to use like maybe Wise Arrow or something to
Sure.
infuse it with some perfect.
One mote will do it.
Why not?
Yeah!
Yikes.
And fire it. No, look, I'm on top of a building. I'm not going to fire it down into a crowd. I'm going to fire it across the rooftops just to try to get people's attention that I'm here. I also want to activate my cast mark? I don't know. When did I spend all this?
Your cast mark's already glowing. You
Jesus.
already activated
Actually,
it.
that's true. I'm at 15 now.
So you
Is
can
that-
put that mote back there.
Thanks, dude.
You may need them.
Thank you. But I'm glowing as well, I suppose.
They look up. A few of them point.
Awesome. That's great. I kind of hold the bow aloft and hold my other hand aloft, and I want to try to shout as loud as I possibly, my little lungs can.
Jorek.
People of Nexus, I am Joric. I am a member of the guild. I am a chosen of the unconquered sun. I did not kill the Council of Nine.
That's it.
And I will lead Nexus to greatness.
Oh yeah.
Just throw that out there.
Make Nexus great again. Sorry, son.
We're gonna build a wall.
There's already a wall.
Another one, a bigger one. Okay.
Sorry.
There's a murmur in the crowd, and someone says, "If you're going to lead Nexus to greatness, why did you kill them?"
You have no reason to believe me. I did not kill them. I will bring you the head of the one who did.
And who is it? Who killed the Council of Nine?
There are creatures of darkness here. They are not all creatures of darkness. They are reflections of me. Shadowy reflections. Infinite Durge. He is here. He is dangerous. He seeks to topple power structures. He seeks to undo everything that you have done as a city, as a people. Together, we can defeat him.
He lies. And it rumbles.
It's okay if you
throughout-
want to poop your pants, Jorek. We
It
understand.
rumbles throughout the building and spilling out into the street far louder than you can call out yourself.
Infinite Durge, show yourself.
Someone else points up. There's no one here but you.
Then I will assemble my allies, and I will deal with the threats to this city, here and now. These abyssals, and that army that is disrupting your livelihoods. With your help, with your backing, with your faith, we can do this.
You start seeing that there are mercenaries surrounding the building, popping their heads up. They're not drawing their weapons, but they are definitely present, trying to figure out whether they're supposed to go on one way or the other.
Where is it? So, raising my hands again, to sort of like quiet any murmurs that I can hear.
You're still holding your bow, I
I
assume?
am holding it in one hand, in one fist.
Okay.
I say, I am not alone in this fight. We can defeat our enemies together. The chosen of the unconquered sun. And I'd like to try to instill the whole crowd with a new intimacy. No, inspire? I'm trying to think here.
Well, you can
I can
inspire
instill-
a crowd to try to inspire an emotion.
An emotion? I'd like to try to instill a new intimacy in them, which is awe for the chosen of the unconquered sun.
Okay. Interesting. And you're spending...
I get to re-roll ones.
Oh.
Jorek!
Joric.
I'm feeling
Candy
charisma.
Mountain, Charlie. Candy Mountain.
But I don't know what if you think.
You can't, however,
Oh,
ask
yes,
to inspire awe in a thing. You
Right.
can ask them to... You can inspire awe,
Okay, can I?
but you can't inspire a thing. That's an instill.
Right. Oh, sorry. That's what I meant. So instill a new intimacy of awe for the solar.
There's a
exalted.
big penalty for trying to do this to a crowd.
How big?
And instill. I'll have to check. Do we have my quick notes?
What notes?
Where do they go?
No. There might be something in here that you can use.
It's those first 2 pages
tucked
listed.
into the binder.
This binder?
Social
The
combat.
quick notes are here. The longer quick
Oh,
notes are in the
mine's
front
the
page of
same.
the binder.
Yep. So you get a -3 to
Ooh.
try to do that to many.
Can I ask what my pool would be?
This would be charisma presence.
Ooh. John? I'd like to try.
Well, who dares wins. So your pool has a -3 penalty.
And I added 2.
You
I'm
added 2.
re-rolling any ones.
Do you have a presence excellency?
I do.
Oh.
Oh, praise Joric.
2, 3, 4. No ones to re-roll. That's hilarious. But 4.
That's okay. 4 isn't bad.
Thank you.
Many of the mercenaries start to stand down a bit more. They weren't exactly hyped up right at the start.
Mhm.
And yet you lied.
How have I lied?
You promised salvation for these people, but you have brought nothing but pain, destruction. We've seen the buildings fall. We've seen death in your wake.
Here and now, I promise to rebuild everything that has been destroyed. And I will. Infinite Durge, if that is you. I may bring destruction, I may bring death, but at least I'm here. What have you ever brought?
You hear footsteps. And then crawling up from the side of the building, you see the abyssal in front of you. Do you not remember my name?
Infinite Durge for Shattered Oaths.
From silent struggle. And I know you have shattered an oath today. And I know, in my heart of hearts, that the shattering of your oath will be paid upon your bones. And I will see your chivalrous death.
Perhaps you will. But not this day. And I'd like to run! back to blue sky. Actually, if I can, I'd like to like leap off the roof and roll onto the next one and just like Ray style.
Aw, Ray style. Remember I channeled you that one time?
All right. So if you're leaping off the building, that's a dexterity athletics roll for me, please.
It's gonna hurt.
Oh. Look.
I'm
Oh,
re-rolling all
re-roll
of it?
that 0.
You reroll only the die that didn't hit the
Okay.
didn't hit the tray.
Ah.
4.
Okay. So, sure, you dive off the building and you do a perfect roll as you stand up.
Whoa!
Ray takes a half second from way off in the distance.
Like
She can just
Joric.
sense. Oh, Joric. I don't know what you just did, but
Not this day. Whoa!
Exclamation mark, ring +1.
dies.
Thank
Okay,
you.
here we go. Yeah.
You can hear as you start taking off down the street. I can't stop thinking about how you've named him Fitty Durge. Infinite Durge slamming into the ground. 1 fist, 1 knee, and 1 foot. 3-point landing.
God damn it.
Hero
And you can
landing.
hear the whisper of soul steel as he draws his diclave from behind his back, and the pounding of mail on ground as he starts to give chase.
Oh boy. I'm gonna give it everything I got, buddy.
Screaming Joric along the way.
I will ram through the door when I get there. I'm just going.
So as you're ramming through the door,
Like well, I gotta get in as fast as I possibly
get in where?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm gonna run to blue sky as fast as I
it's-
possibly
You're
It's
running
a
in
fair
the
distance.
direction.
Great. Let's go a fair distance.
All right.
I gotta go.
Then, what is your dexterity athletics pool?
4.
Excellent. And
Excellent.
what is your wits awareness pool?
My wits awareness pool is 6.
Do you know why I'm asking you for your wits awareness pool?
That's a join
JB.
combat. It's not called join
That's
combat.
join battle.
Join battle. That's the ticket. That could have been worse.
Daff, that is what
Good
Jorik's
worse.
drinking.
Screaming
And
Jorek.
what is that that you say is worse?
It could be worse. I have a 6 to
It's okay. You rolled some successes, so you can ignore those ones. They don't matter.
Nope.
Excellent.
Oh, I see.
We have our initiative.
Yeah.
Durge is rushing you.
Okay. Gonna close the distance.
He is attempting to close the distance as you are currently at short range.
He can close the distance. He'll be there someday.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Versus an opponent. Oh, I see. Okay. So he's gonna try to keep me too close.
Yep.
If he succeeds, I get to. Oh, I get to pump my defense.
What?
My
Yep.
defense.
You get to do that. Now,
Ow. Yes.
in the meantime, I should point out that if you manage to continue to run from him, it's going to take you about, at a full tilt, 10 minutes to return to blue sky.
Oh boy.
Now, you may be more likely to get away if you can hide,
Yeah.
or you can try to run at full tilt. He is in the plate. So
He's also exalted. So yeah, I feel like I have that on him.
Exalted.
At least. Thanks, SG Sean.
Ready?
Yes, sir.
Go for it.
Raising my defense to 6. you think?
Pump the D, Joric.
Okay.
Defense.
That's such a good.
What's your defense then?
6.
It's combat movement though. You're defending using combat movement, not defense.
Oh, my mistake. I cannot up that.
I believe. Here,
Sorry.
I need my thing. Here.
Yeah,
You
you
have
grab
throw that.
long range
You grab
and
that.
forward.
I'll grab this
All
copy.
right.
Thanks, friend.
So a rush. Roll your dexterity athletics.
Okay. Okay. Oh, I see. Oh, it's contested. I see. So I'll take those motes back then.
Yep.
I got 3 successes.
And I got 5.
Joric.
So
Screaming
he's
Joric.
closed
I
the
like it.
distance with you. You're now at melee range. However, that was his action this turn. But you can't escape him this turn.
Okay.
Unless you want to try a disengage.
That's my next question.
Okay, so that's your dex dodge.
Yep.
It'll cost you 2 initiative.
That's fine. I mean, it's not fun. I can up this though. So
Go for
I'm
it.
gonna do that. 1, 2, 3, 4 more.
A man and his will to survive. It's the Joric, trying not to
4.
die.
I'm afraid that the
No.
defender in this action rolls 5
Oh
successes.
no, Joric!
And manages to maintain his speed to you.
Seduce him, Joric.
Round, regain 5 motes.
Oh god.
Yay! I need those.
If only.
If only indeed.
Shush you. You've got plenty of notes right now.
Don't say that. I go through them so fast anyway.
You've seen sun set on your city. Now you.
I hawk a loogie in response. But not at him, just like over my shoulder as I'm
my
as I'm
God.
attempting to run. Hawk a loogie. I spit. That's what I mean.
Alright, so here he goes. He's
It's
going to attack
particularly
you
gross
with his dieclave. He slams his foot into the ground, trying to kick at your knee as a feint before he drives the sword towards your chest. What's your defense, actually?
7.
4, 5, 6, 7.
I thought about doing that,
Does
Cat
he get to
Daff.
reroll again?
That's being cheap.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16.
Jorik's going down, boyos.
Oh
17, 18. That beats your defense.
Yes, sure
By
does.
how
You get
much?
8 threshold successes.
8 threshold successes, rolling 25 dice damage.
Yeah, I have soak.
What's your soak?
My soak is 6.
Do you have any defensive charms? Now's the
Not
time to
now.
use them. Yeah.
Rolling
I used
19.
my dodge.
Okay.
Fine, it's not a decisive
1,
attack,
2,
is it?
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 damage.
That's
You are in crash.
really bad news. Okay. Do I get an action?
Yes, you had an action.
Oh, I'm so happy. So, like, I stumble obviously from that swipe.
Yeah.
I want to.
You can no longer disengage, by the way.
Yeah.
You're in crash.
I'm in crash. So, I mean, we're still kind of moving. I'm gonna turn around. I'm gonna throw out my hand. I'm gonna throw out my other hand, and just say, "Infinite Durge, it's not me you want. I know who you want. I can take you to her."
That's a social action in combat.
It sure is, buddy.
This
Oh, boy.
is a bribe.
Ew.
You are attempting to
Wow.
you're attempting that. So you're exploiting an intimacy, I assume.
I'd like to. Yeah, I'd like to.
It was defining at one point.
It is a bribe, but yeah, if his intimacy
So
is
then that's a
intimacy
+3.
towards 3 feet.
I don't know. Not ready.
I'm gonna see if I can bump it.
These are spent.
John, I don't know what I would roll for that, my friend.
You're not sure what to roll for that?
Just in the sense that socialize, presence,
This
manipulation.
this is a manipulation socialize.
Oh yes, sir. Okay. And I just want to see if I can.
His resolve is currently 7.
Cool. When I get +3. Excellent. I love it. Can I really quickly see if I can throw a charm on that bad boy? I don't think I can.
For you guys, are you spending more than 5 months this time? Have you ever spent more than 5 months at a turn since this combat
Yes,
started?
I have to try to dodge. So
Are you flaring? Or are you just at...
no, I'm pretty sure because a lot of these modes were from last
Okay.
time as well. Yeah.
So now, Ray,
Mm-hmm.
as you skid into blue sky and manage to make your way up into the balcony, you see 1,000 watchful eyes at a fair distance from you.
I double my pace.
Well, you're now in... Well, you're in blue sky.
I'm sprinting as fast as I can
Towards where?
Towards the anima, yeah.
Okay, so then you're diverting? Because you literally just got into the apartment, and then... Poof, so you're now
Well,
with...
no, if I got into the apartment, then I want to scream, Jorik's in trouble, and then jump out again. That's what I...
Three Fates Shadow looks to you, Val.
I'll be right behind you.
Damn it, bellowed out. Oh my god.
As you leap out towards the building, you can hear the whisper of her feet landing as well, as she keeps pace with you
Great.
across the buildings.
I'm rolling it, but I'm spending in willpower.
I wish Ember and Summer Blaze were here. As per usual.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm like kind of crying. My hands out. I'm like, please.
Styclave still raised above his head. What? You have her. Then he leans his face very close to yours. Where?
I point in the direction of blue sky and I start kind of slowly moving that way. I'll take you to her now.
Prove it. Let me see in your eyes that you have her.
Look down. I look back up. Three Fates Shadow is with us. We rescued her from a prison of ice-cold water.
She would never be captured. You're lying.
I'm not lying.
Prove it now. Say it one more time.
Infinite Durge. We have Three Fates Shadow.
This is a charisma socialize action.
I gotta... Oh boy. Hello there, boyos. You get all those?
Oh my god.
Your oath has been satisfied.
Yay.
And I don't believe you.
Oh my god.
Regain 5 modes.
Thanks.
Thanks, storyteller.
You can see essence trailing from behind his blade as it slams down. He's attacking you.
Yeah.
Charms?
You
May
can
I?
defend. Sure.
Great, I'd love
I told
to.
you, your oath has been satisfied.
Excellent.
Ooh, and I wrote this down, I think, because it was important for me, because I kept not doing it.
Yeah, I got
Remember in
my,
our
I got
practice
my
combat?
intimacy.
I learned a thing. About spending motes for defense. Plus 2 motes per, if you have a dodge charm, you
Okay.
can spend 2 motes to
What's his
increase your
defense currently?
evasion.
7.
Do you want to? You don't want to increase your evasion anymore?
That's all I can do. My pool is 7 modes,
Mhm.
so I can spend 6 to
Mm.
get
Okay.
plus 3. That's all I can do.
2, 3. I'm keeping it here so that you can see, by the way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Ooh, always be rolling. Oh, that's bad.
7. So he matches.
Hey. I get charm that lets me dodge an attack that has successes equal to my evasion.
So then you dodge. Your action.
Right.
He loses 2 initiative from an unsuccessful withering attack.
Okay. See, decisive attack. Yeah.
So apparently
That's a
he loses
Decisive attack.
3 initiative.
If
Oh,
his
'cause he's
initiative
over.
is
It's over
11 plus,
11.
Yeah.
Okay.
I had forgotten
that's
about
great,
that. I was
guys.
just looking at that and I was like, oh my god, I don't know if I've been doing that. But thank you. You remember better than I did.
I reach out towards him and I say, Infinite Durge. I know that we're enemies right now, but I don't want to have to fight you. I don't want to have to fight anyone.
Okay. Go ahead.
Socialize?
Yeah, this is a charisma socialize. I'll give you 2 dice for that. Okay. It's another willpower down. How much willpower do you have left?
2.
Excellent.
I'm gonna take a dice. 8.
Your friends will come. I want you on your knees, waiting, or I'm going to put this into your skull. Do you understand me? Do you hear me, Oathbreaker?
Couple tears as I kneel. I would like to roll for limit, please. That is 3 successes,
God.
baby.
Oh my
And
god.
what does that put you on your?
7.
Oh, holy shit.
Yeah, 7.
But I will. I'll kneel.
She's looking for the high five, and you just denied her.
7 limit. High 5.
Wait.
We're gonna limit
That's
break.
really
We're
bad.
gonna limit break. Yeah.
Man, if you all limit break at the same time,
I'm at 5, I think.
you can
We
see
need to
that
put
his
you in
anima is
place.
continually pulsing. He's blowing essence, and this is not something that you've seen Joric do very often before.
Going as fast as I can.
Who is it? Where was he?
He was meeting the council.
Three Fate's shadow glances behind her. Are you following?
Yeah. Are
Sorry.
you following?
Yes. First, I'm going to go over to the doorman, who was conscious. Gonna untie his hands. Stay here.
Stay.
And nod so hard that his head might fall off. You can't run precisely. You can
Yeah.
hobble along quickly,
Uh,
but your charm won't. let
yeah,
you
because
run
I
this
had
distance.
Touch of Blissful release myself,
Sorry.
but that'll wear off if I start doing something
Yes.
energetic.
Like I'm gonna need that many dice.
But the cat's gonna-
I'm going to say, cart, horse. I hold up some money.
Ooh.
Trying to use my charisma presence to
Yep.
try to summon.
2 extra dice. Liz, as you're running across the rooftops, after about 2 minutes, you can see that there are people scattering away
Okay.
from the anima itself. Are you... This is going to be considered a separate scene. You may buff
Fudge.
Kate.
7 successes.
A horse just rides right up to the guy. Hey, what's the matter? You need ride?
See that big pillar of light? Bring me towards it. You can run away the second you deliver me.
Oh shit. Then he looks at the money. Oh shit! And hop on, lady.
I want to see this guy's story.
And he snaps the reins, and the horse just starts barreling down the street.
I have 1 dot and ride, so I can stay on.
Yes, you're correct, Arwen. That Durge's initiative is going to go down. Also, Joric,
Yeah.
your initiative is going to reset.
Oh, good.
3 rounds, I guess.
Yes.
boy. I'm gonna take 5 back. As is he. Sorry to be in your space here.
It's okay. Can you hold Dex?
Now.
Yarp.
A horse is considerably faster than a running ray.
Now, I'm taking the most direct
I will
route.
take that thing down.
What?
So if I see 3 Fate,
Damn, dude.
yes, 3 Fate Shadow or Ray on my way, I'm going to call them down to, I don't know.
Eventually, she's going to start running underneath you. So you can see her now riding along with the cart.
All right,
quickly.
I will jump down into the cart.
Oh shit.
She's my friend. Keep going.
Hello.
Keep going.
Shut up and drive.
I saw you fight.
Exactly. We're strong. We're gonna take care of this.
Is that true?
Say I'm pulling my cloak further around my, like, injuries? Wait, no, I was blasted with
Is that
ice,
true?
so it's not really like
Like shards and
I'm
sticking out
covered
of
in
your mouth.
blood. No, it would have melted by now, I
That's
think. Not glass.
Okay.
Ice.
So, this is how this is going to go down.
Floor is obviously
Joric,
level.
you're at bay.
Yeah.
You're being held at bay. Your resolve and your guile are at -2 currently because you are cooperating.
Okay. That's super fair.
Well, because otherwise he was going to, cleave you. And his Infinite Durge's resolve and guile are +1 currently.
Because he's feeling good.
When they're going to arrive, we're going to see how many. We're going to see how many rounds you're going to get. Okay.
Yeah. Before he gets to.
Is there any chance it's been an hour since my friends left?
Since your friends left?
Since you two left Blue Sky.
Oh yeah, that would be awesome.
Yeah, you can regain 5.
Yay.
Yes.
Okay.
All right.
Joric, you get
Yeah.
6 rounds at bay once they arrive.
Okay.
If in 6 rounds, now 6 rounds is approximately 30 seconds.
Perfect. Okay.
I'm going to tell you that as you arrive, it's very clear that Infinite Durge is in a state of very high emotion,
Mhm.
and he is on a trigger finger impulse.
Have I seen 3 Fate Shadow on my way?
She's still remained on the rooftops.
Okay.
She's a night cast. She doesn't show up announced.
That's fine. That's fine.
Or day cast, I should say.
Ayo.
There's a bit of a difference.
Yeah.
All right. So, if in the next 30 seconds, and we're doing this live, if in the next 30 seconds you cannot convince Infinite Durge to stand down, and you instead provoke him. Where's my phone? My timer.
Oh.
It's somewhere over there, I think. Alright, that's fine. Oh, pick another timer. If in 30 seconds you can't talk him down, he will strike. If in 30 seconds you do talk him down, he will potentially let Joric go. If, however, 30 seconds passes and he's still indecisive, Joric can then escape being at bay, and then combat can resume as normal. The initiative track is there. I'm going to ask both of you to roll for initiative now. Or join battle, I should say. While you do that,
Sean
I'm
doesn't
going to
say.
get my time.
Yep. Out of your way. There it is.
I'm probably spending these
It
moves.
was in my lap the whole time.
Rip phone.
Can I have
Patronus.
the roll?
Yeah, we can have the roll.
So I'm rolling
Thanks for
initiative.
coming to my rescue, guys. Or, attempting to. Please don't give me this shirt off my face.
9.
9 total.
Yeah.
3,
How much for you?
7.
Did you apply a -2 penalty to your joint battle roll?
5. Is that 2 dice?
That's 2 dice, so you must reroll.
Thank you. I've got to post it here saying I'm at -2, and yet. 2 plus. Yeah, 5.
We have 35 points already. I love it.
Entropy! He's back! Don't fuck shit up!
I'm still alive. Mother honey lips.
Mother.
Motherfunker.
So the two of you screech up on the cart, aware of what's happening. Infinite Durge currently has his diclave resting, literally, on Jorik's head. The edge having a very slight sliver of blood from a small scalp pierce.
Harmonious presence meditation.
Oh, I have a question.
Yep.
Yes.
So I have a charm that allows me to attack regardless of initiative order.
Yes.
If I did that, and
I would get to attack
you
him.
would still get to attack. Dang,
Yeah.
sorry, bro.
Yes. You would be able to attack him.
That's all
You would definitely be able to attack him because you're not attacking from stealth. He would see this happening and then take his action.
Yeah.
It's legitimate.
No, it's fair. Oh god.
Ready?
Nope. Hold up. Okay, I've got these 2 ready. What do I know about Infinite Durge?
What's your health track like?
I don't want to tell you. I don't want to talk about it.
Okay.
You're not in Crash anymore. I should tell you. Against an Abyssal, this is a very good thing.
Do they have a thing?
Abyssals definitely have things if you are crashed.
Hit them while they're down. I don't have enough.
I should tell you that if he does get to
I
attack,
don't have enough notes for that.
he gets a decisive ambush attack against you. Your
Okay.
defense is set to 0.
Mhm.
Your hardness is set to 0.
Okay.
And the attack gains +5 automatic damage.
Now, what if I am also Twilight all of a sudden and I can disappear? How do you
That'd
like
be
that?
a very interesting trick.
Can I pretend to be?
Okay.
This is it. Are you ready?
No.
It's fine, guys. It's cool.
Quickly.
Oh yeah, John, this has been brought up a few times. Would we be able to use colons instead of dashes to delineate the minuses a little better?
Or like the separations, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, instead of
Yeah.
negative.
So it's not negative, then it's a little easier to see. Thank you.
I
this was
think
a-
that's a fair note. That's a good note. Bleh. Not really.
Happy birthday, Captain Daff. Good one. You bastard. Sorry.
Ready?
Yeah.
And is it going in order? Oh god. Never mind.
Probably.
Where is she? Where is she? I was promised her.
She's on her way.
Lies. She would be with you.
She decided not to jump in the cart that I took. I don't control her.
She'll be here very soon. Infinite Durge.
I don't believe you.
She will be here for you.
You have Joric at a disadvantage. You have the upper hand at this moment.
I don't believe you! And he raises his diclave. and 3 shuriken puncture his arm.
Okay, I'm putting this back in my cup for now. I haven't spent them yet.
Initiative. Has changed. Ready?
Yes.
You're not held at bay anymore?
No.
Okay.
You guys made it 30 seconds. Probably a good idea for Ray to keep quiet in this moment, but... Round. 5 modes, everyone.
Oh god. Oh god. I need these so badly.
Dirge roars.
Thunderclap
Sweet.
rush.
Okay. Interrupted.
All right, so I'm moving a single range band. So no. Actually, before I do this, can I use this to defend other?
A thunderclap rush?
Yeah. So basically, I'm leaping ahead in the initiative track to throw myself in front of Joric in a protective stance.
You can do it by thunderclap rushing Joric.
Okay, I don't want to attack him.
Well,
but
you
is
won't
that
take damage, but you are going to knock him prone.
cool? That's fine.
Is that okay?
Yeah, because I want to go and I want to just shoulder check him out of the way and stand between him and Dirge.
Okay.
That sounded really cool.
Thanks, King.
Does she get any points of stat?
Oh, I love it.
Thunderclap! Roar!
Apparently
Do you
not.
scream it as
Okay.
you go?
So Joric goes sprawling
Oh, shit.
as you manage to throw your way in.
I guess it's just success
Dirge's
anyway.
decisive attack is coming at you.
Yeah, so I'm probably gonna want to do some shit. Oh boy. So let's.
I'm gonna buy you something nice.
No, thank you so much. Gesundheit.
Yes,
Thank you.
Next in the initiative order is going to be Through Face Shadow, and after that Val. Val, you should prep your action
Yep.
now.
Okay, so my parry is at 9.
Okay. What, base, or did you just spend a bunch of modes for
I just
that?
spent a bunch of modes for that.
Okay.
Can you imagine?
Wow.
Whoa, dude.
That's,
I think that's a thing.
I mean, I'm going to take a full second if it's that. Like,
Someone's already taken
It's-
a half second for
I
Ray
saw it.
and a
Thanks,
half.
guys.
Yeah, so I drank.
well,
So it's
Um,
been brought up, but of course, as you shoulder check me, I hear like all of my bones inside my chest just crunch. And I'm like, ah! As they fall out.
all right, here comes the attack. Ready? 4, 5, 6. You're at 9.
Mm-hmm.
Seven, 8. Not enough.
So
Knock
I
it.
go like this with my hands, and like I can bleed and right in between, and I go. "Ah!"
Nice.
Shit.
Three Fates Shadow hides.
Rip.
And to you, Kate.
Not what I was expecting. In that case, I'm gonna head into. No, be smart. I'm going to Empowering Shout.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to give Ray a bonus to. Would it be Strength Brawl that you use to attack?
Dex roll to
It's
attack.
Dex Brawl
Dex
to
Brawl?
attack.
Okay, so I'm giving you basically 1 to Dex, 1 to Brawl. Yeah,
Strength is for damage, Dexterity is to
Okay.
hit.
great.
1 to Dex, 1 to Brawl.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Thanks.
For the
man.
round, for your next round,
Okay.
get him, Ray. Except, get him, Ray!
There we go. Yeah, you got it.
Can do, bitch! And then we fist bump, and then it's great.
That -2.
An arrow from a far distance away, comes screaming towards Joric.
Yeah, well.
Am I still defending him?
No.
Well,
Oh.
it's this.
No, you've knocked him aside. This is only a withering attack, if that makes you feel any better.
It doesn't.
It doesn't.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
6.
You're prone, so you're actually less.
Oh, thank you, you're right.
Sorry, bro.
Actually more. Prone gives you an advantage to this, I believe.
She could read everything.
Yeah, no kidding. There's a lot of things on this sheet.
Aragwen, because Brawl is my supernal, I believe I have access to that already. It's just I've used a lot of willpower so far.
Alright, well, in the interest of keeping it going for now, we're going to assume that it hits, but with no threshold successes.
Okay, cool. I love it. Yeah, where's
2, 3, 4, 5. Joric is in crash again.
Shit.
Joric,
Yeah.
your action.
I want to try to get out of crash. Seeing that, like, Ray has done such a great service for me, I'm gonna.
Oh my cow.
Yeah. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you. I need to rise from prone, and I don't know if that's a whole action.
No, it's your movement for the turn.
Awesome. Then I'm gonna take my combat action. I'm gonna rise from prone. I'm gonna notch an arrow, and I'm gonna fire over Ray's shoulder at Infinite Durge.
No one steals from me.
Yeah.
The arrow
Yeah, buddy.
flies. Go for it.
Thank you.
Was that Heartstring saying that?
Yeah.
Sexy.
I know, eh? Oh yeah. +2, because Ray's my friend. -1.
It's on your
defense.
website.
Yeah. I've used it before. I'm only down to 3 willpower. Didn't want to use it in this situation.
Okay.
But it is boss as fuck.
His evasion's 2.
Yep. Okay. Thank you. May I have the...
Sure may. Ugh.
Thank you so much.
There's his cast mark. The bleeding version of a eclipse is starting to
Yeah.
glow.
Excellent.
I'm at. I think we've been slightly off by a touch on our anima levels. I am at burning.
How many? Okay, well, then that's 5 threshold. Go ahead.
I think it's 10. Can I ask what his soak is? I think it is.
Infinite Durge's soak is currently 15.
Twinsies.
Remember that you have your overwhelming?
Yeah.
After this, I'm going to remind everybody to regain 5 motes, as this will be round.
That's another thing. That's 3. Boing.
Well, that takes you out of crash.
Oh! Yay! Oh,
Round.
I can actually.
Another arrow comes flying out of the distance. This one is going towards Ray.
Your dex and
Your
brawl are still boosted until my
your-
turn.
Yeah, so this is your evasion.
Which is
Excuse me?
which is 5.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Okay.
So, your soak, please.
My soak is 15. And I also have a beautiful new charm.
Okay.
So
Oh, nice.
what are you rolling for damage before the soak?
Before soak, 23.
Okay, so half of that is rounded up is 12, and I have a limit of stamina, so I'm paying 1 initiative, so I'm down to 8, and I'm going to regain my limit of stamina, 5 motes. It's called Essence Gathering Temper.
Yep.
And it is a shiny new charm, and it's beautiful.
So I'm still rolling 8 damage here.
Now I'm going to be doing other things.
Okay.
But thanks for the reminder, Erica.
Let's do...
Infinite Durge, you son of a gun.
Let's do... Sorry, guys. 1, 2, 3. Please remove 5 of those.
Yep.
And now have at it.
Oh,
6 damage.
Hey,
I rolled.
Hell in a handbasket.
pretty good. Oh, Mademoiselle or Monsieur is gonna.
All right. We move on to Val, or sorry, Through Fate's Shadow. Currently hidden, unable to be seen. Val.
Just want to double check that my Empowering Shout will still count until her next turn. Otherwise that sucks.
Alright, that kind of sucks.
Until a character gains it until their next turn, so until your next turn, you'll have
Yeah,
that
she
bonus.
hasn't acted this turn.
Yeah, I just
Well,
want to make
she's done some defense stuff, but she hasn't acted this turn.
How far away do those arrows seem to be coming from? Like
They're
really
at-
far?
They're at medium range, but you currently can't see the shooter.
Yeah. And the only other combatant in sight is Infinite Durge.
Is Infinite Durge.
And Ray is in his face. Joric has moved away. No,
No.
still
Not
close
particularly.
Joric is still at close range.
Okay. I'm gonna move in towards Infinite Durge and try to Withering attack him. That's the opposite of what I'm supposed to do. Sorry. Let's add some modes to my pool.
Right, exactly.
Whoops.
How paying for things works. You get money.
Okay, so I'm gonna move towards him and try to sweep the butt of my spear up in his face, trying to set him off balance.
Okay, that's 2 extra dice. Go for it.
Which will offset the -2 from my damage. So that's.
Pretty good.
I've got to remember to try
And
to
I'm going to
stunt
spend
on
some
defense.
motes to increase this.
Just +1, yeah.
Yeah.
That would be...
I gave you the stun for your defensive Joric, by the way. I took an extra die away. Yeah.
Great. I'm now at bonfire.
The Thousand Eyes are joined by the Asclepius.
Awesome. Let's get a fist up in this boost.
Oh, and I spent 3 motes,
No.
which means I had 3 more dice. Yay! Good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Plus I reroll my 1s.
Okay. His parry is currently at 11.
10, 11. Plus 1 automatic success.
That puts you at 12.
Just check. What are you talking about there?
Yes. So that's 12. So that's 1 threshold of success.
1 threshold success.
Okay.
His soak is currently 15.
Okay, so that's. I have 1. I have 2 dice. Unless I can boost my damage.
Is that attack?
Dirge.
Okay.
Good call.
Clouds are
My
starting to
minimum
rush overhead.
Is 4, so I'm just gonna roll the 4 minimum.
That's not good.
Keep in mind he's at a -1 onslaught penalty from Jorik's attack. Should have been. You said it was this round, didn't you?
Oh, yep. So
Either way, I'm still only rolling my minimum, which
Okay.
is 4.
Cool.
Oh, yeah, it went down.
Can you botch damage?
no, you can't
Okay.
botch damage roll.
No successes.
Okay, but you still will gain an initiative.
Yay, successful attack.
We'll
What?
move to Ray.
My initiative.
Not 3 fates? 3 fates. She's
not
doing something
visible.
else?
You can't see her.
Okay, so...
Summoning those clouds, right?
Alright, so as I, snarl from taking that arrow hit, I turn back, focus my attention on Infinite Durge, and I rush him and try to shoulder check him into the opposite wall.
Okay. It's 2 extra dice. Go for it.
Yeah. So I still have your buffs, right?
Yes,
I think?
for this round.
Okay.
So you've got basically +2 to your attack roll.
Right. Scott, may I have that?
You hear the rumblings of thunder.
Son of a...
And -2 on slot penalty, which I'm carrying over, by the way.
There you go.
Woohoo. Wow, look at that.
Do you carry over the entire, or just
No,
the onslaught
just
penalty
mine.
that you add?
Oh my god, look at that.
Yeah, 5s and 6s.
1, 2, wow, 3. Yeah, that's not gonna be.
Your attack is not successful.
That really sucked.
Yeah.
Round 5 motes, everyone.
Does that mean I don't crash because I missed? Do I crash because I missed?
Why would you crash?
Oh, I don't know.
That's only on decisive.
Ah,
that you
gotcha.
lose,
Man, sometimes I roll so well, and then when it really counts, you know when you'd like to roll well? The story of my life.
Another arrow. This one is headed towards...
Damn it, it's too sharp.
Ray. Your evasion?
Yep. So I miss Fitty Dirge, but so I kind of hit the wall and look back just in time to see an arrow. I'm going to attempt to hop off the wall and kind of go over the arrow.
Backflip over it. Alright, I'll give you 1 extra defense for that. What is your
Huzzah.
evasion?
So that means it would be 6 unless I up it, which I plan to. 7, 8, 9. Who's attacking me? It's one of the
Let's see, it's the XX, the 22XX.
10.
Okay, it's still a hit. But no threshold successes.
Alright.
You don't have any sick-ass dodge terms to do this, do you?
No. My soak is 15.
Yeah, that's fine.
And how much are you rolling?
I am rolling 6 dice of damage.
Okie dokie. Let's go ahead and...
I should warn you that she has an overwhelming, so there's no real reason to reduce.
It's an overwhelm. There's no
minimum,
real
yeah.
reason. Is there?
Well, there's a reason for you to
some
do your
reason?
regaining essence if you wish, but
I don't think I can.
I think you have to reset that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
I have to
only
reset it.
Let's do something stupid.
Here we go.
I'm gonna crash, guys. Bye.
Bye.
Nice knowing you.
Oh boy.
3.
Who is this son of a gun?
We're just fucking dying.
Let's
Person's got so much initiative.
get him.
Val hits on
They're
Crash.
gonna murder a beach.
Oh,
Ray
crap.
hits
Or
on.
sorry, Ray hits on Crash, not Val.
Oh,
Val's
hey,
at 6.
Crash. How's it going?
Why do I keep doing that? Anyway, Durge is next. Durge, seeing Ray getting knocked back by this arrow, walks over and just slams his foot towards Jorik's midsection.
Joric! Is this withering or decisive?
This is a withering attack.
Alright. You're on your own, bud.
Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So he misses.
Ah. I'm just like rolling and tumbling on the ground.
So that's after Durge is going to be Val.
Val.
I'm gonna go in at Dirge again.
Yeah.
Whoa. Go kick his ass, Val.
Yeah.
After Val, Ray, ready your action.
Gonna.
It is me?
Well, you're going to be next after this, yes.
Isn't it Jorek?
Well, and Joric too, but no, not whatever.
What's he gonna do?
Sorry,
I'm just
I-
kidding.
It's harder for me to see the initiative from here.
I'm gonna flip the spear over and jab sort of just to the side of his head to try to make him dodge out of the way.
Okay, 2 dice.
Again, trying to set him off his feet.
Whoa.
Joric, what are you going to be doing? He still has a -1 onslaught penalty, I should point out.
Okay, so that will be. You will take it, the -1 into account, right?
I will take
Into
his
the result?
-1 to his defense,
Yeah.
yes.
I'm trying to think of a
His
magical.
defense is 5 currently because of the onslaught.
9 successes.
That's 3 threshold.
3 thresholds.
Soak 15.
So 15. So that's 3.
Joric.
I'd like to take full defense, but I don't think that's. I need to get out of the. I need to get out of the hole. If he's being attacked, I'm gonna do the same.
Listen to me. Aim for his heart.
You and me. Yeah.
Go.
I aim for his heart. I'm gonna grab something should be useful right now. Those who aren't compromised, yeah.
1 success. So that's 2 points for me, 1 for him.
1 success is still not no success.
We've had a lot of fun tonight, but abyssals are no laughing matter.
That is true. Here we go. Anything else exciting? Can I give him a -1 defense?
Sure.
With a wise arrow.
That would put him at -3 currently for his defense. So his defense is currently 0 against you.
Let's crash him, boyos. That's not happening. What? Actually. 5, 6, 7. Okay.
That's 7 threshold successes. Go ahead and roll. His soak is 15. Ray.
All right, so I'm going to now keep low, rushing at Durge. I can see that Val has knocked him successfully off his balance.
Yes.
Yes,
yes.
knocked him successfully off his balance.
And this arrow is
deficit
coming at
0.
him, and that's also going to continue.
Fantastic.
to
So
back.
keeping low, I want to run at his legs now and try to knock them out from under him.
Yep. 2 extra.
Thank you.
0
Yeah,
successes.
big goose egg, but this is a successful attack, so.
That's a successful attack.
He's at a -3 on slot.
Okay. His defense is currently. Just before you answer, because I don't want to go like, oh, too bad. -3, you say?
Yeah.
Okay, then it's currently 8.
Should I have added? Can I add?
You'll have to re-roll. That roll's done.
All right. What do we think? What do we think, guys?
Yes.
All right.
What? Yes.
Yeah,
We got
all right.
it.
Yeah, I don't think that would have done it. Okay, good. That's fine. All right.
She checks in.
I like it. Yeah.
Of course she does.
Ooh, actually, can I keep this one? No.
I was curious.
I think they're both XXs are the other 2 abyssals.
Yeah, we think so. Alvor? Yes.
Trying to kill his brother's friend? What? He just has bad
Maybe he
aim.
should, I was just about to say, maybe he has terrible aim. You don't know.
Ooh, I see a 0.
What?
12.
12 successes?
Mhm.
Well, that's gonna hit him.
Good.
I mean, that's 4 threshold, so go
Mhm.
ahead. Soak is 15.
Okay. By the way, carrying over that onslaught. All right. 2.
I'm so sorry.
12, 13, 15. Okay. But wait, there's more.
Is there?
Yes.
Dawncast, ladies and gentlemen. We
It's
got a
almost
we
like
got a
this is what
Dawncast
I'm
in the house.
supposed to do. Gonna do Ferocious Jab. So we're gonna add 3 to that. To damage. That's cool. And then we're going to
Yay, Raiden!
Yay! That's it. I guess.
That's cute, Eric.
What did you roll?
No successes.
Why?
Well, you're not at a crash yet, but you're close.
Oh, I'm so sad. I'm so sad.
Round. 5 minutes.
Just when you try to be badass.
And then leaping from a horse off to the side of the building, off to the side of the alley that you're fighting in currently, running through the dust.
I'm sorry.
Not today! And Summer Blaze falls down onto the ground, kicking herself up as she moves, her double diclaves drawn, rushing towards Durge.
That sounds like a stunt to me. I don't know if you give yourself stunts.
I can give myself stunts.
Okay. I'm just trying to be better about it because I often forget about stunting. That sounds cool. That sounds cool.
Rah, rah, rah. Rah, rah, rah.
Oh, that thing that NPC did? Oh, that was cool. That
No.
villain? That wasn't very cool.
Oh.
She takes one look at Ray, one look at Durge, and then she looks at Joric, and she just goes as quickly as she can, trying to get between you and Infinite Durge. Her swords just flash. She turns, points to him, and says, "You know not what you do against one who can have the moon obscure nothing, and his greatness shines." And she lifts her diclave, and the arrow flies.
I swear
Oh no. Oh, I didn't want this to happen.
to the unconquered sun.
I didn't want this to happen. I didn't want to trade for Summer Blaze.
Oh my god.
Makes me feel
Oh
bad.
my
Okay,
god.
it is a successful hit against Summer Blaze.
Yep. Thank you, Eric.
Wham! It's a decisive attack, Agent.
Yeah, of
Yep.
course. I was like, okay, who's it gonna kill?
Ouch. Cat time was playing.
6. I'm letting the dice fall, guys.
Yeah, sure, buddy-o. All 31 of them.
Joric, you're joining my circus school after this.
Your circus school crying,
Yeah.
tears and pain.
Oh my god.
And the arrow embeds itself into her skull. And as she's pointing with her diclave, it falls from her hand, the other one sticking itself straight up and down into the dirt. And she collapses, skidding along the ground until she comes to rest at Jorik's feet. Infinite Durge takes a disengage action.
I will not be opposing that roll. I don't know if anyone else wants to. Just gonna drop down.
I'm gonna
You see one more arrow fly, but it's high
Can
and off to the right.
I wanna monkey leap up to the roof and see if I can see the archer.
I make an additional attack, even out of initiative order before he disengages?
Sure. Well, an additional attack is how?
Peony blossom technique.
It should have been done on your action.
Well, this happened before my action in the.
Yeah. So
So
but
he
he's
goes
disengaging.
first? Okay.
You'd have to.
Have done it last.
Well, you can try to counter
round.
his disengage so that you can attempt to attack him.
Yeah, Dex Athletics, I think, is against his Dex dodge. Well, that thing from before.
Ray has already determined, as well as Joric, that they are not contesting. It's up to you. You roll Dex Athletics against his. Remember that you are at a -2 penalty currently.
Thanks, Aaron.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it. Dex
Okay.
Athletics. He's also... Is he at anything? Or, no,
He has no damage.
No penalties?
Yep.
No successes.
2 successes.
So...
Infinite Durge moves to medium range. Or short range now, and he's going.
So, on my initiative, I'm going to rush towards Summer Blaze. Check her vitals. Anything?
She's on last breath. You can't save her.
Not at all.
No, this was a... She took 14 damage from the attack.
Okay. Saracen treatment methodology, none of that. I'm like, no.
Would this... I know it's not the time. Would this count as limit?
For you?
For you?
For me?
You're unable to help.
Yes.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah?
It's Joric who's suffering here, not you.
Yeah, no, I didn't think it was me. I was thinking it was.
And you can't
her
help by
dying.
bringing her back.
Yeah.
So yes, roll
Great.
in it.
Oh boy, here we go.
Okay, I mean, that's interesting that someone who. I'm just going to say that someone who's been on battlefields and seen people take lethal damage, that she would be triggered by something like that. But because it's someone personal, that's cool. But we'll talk about whether I'm going to be triggered.
It wouldn't be
every time.
normally
Okay,
anything.
cool.
It's Joric at this point.
Okay.
I'm like
No successes.
Oh.
weeping.
So my botch is, like, actually
Oh.
technically botch. But I don't think you can botch
I
limit.
don't think
Can't
so.
watch it.
So my bad successes continue.
You know, if I-
She just looks up. And you're like there, like ready to help. And you can see that there's just light fading from behind her eyes. And she looks at Joric.
If her diclave is within reach, I want to just grasp it and drag it towards me and kind of place it gently in her hand.
Leave. I understand.
Blaze, you didn't have to. You didn't have to. How are you here? You didn't have to do this for me, for anyone.
Mansus lights.
He came for us.
You did.
And you saved us.
You're a hero, Summer Blaze.
But she can't hear you. As you head towards the archer,
Yeah.
you can see finally Question standing there, and just as you see Three Fates' shadow embed one of her kunai into his neck and then yank forward, spilling the rest of his throat out forward, and she just takes his head and cracks it back as hard as she can, kicking him in the back and then just dropping the head.
Okay, so I'm going back down. Is she?
Yeah. Whenever we make it back to the meds, at least back to Ember. I'm gonna see if we can't send her back home. Under the guise that she died fighting for the Wild Hunt. She deserves to be buried with honors.
We'll get her back. We'll get her back there.
You see Three Fate's shadow now running down the road quickly, pulling her cloak around her so that she's concealing the weapon she's carrying, but still as if she is ready to fight at any second here.
I don't know if Summer Blaze would want to return home.
So I'll talk to Ember.
I wasn't talking about that home. And I go and I hug Joric.
He's just kind of like limp in your arms. Nope. Just kind of like defeated.
She stops. She looks at Val, walks forward, and she just extends a hand, lays it on your shoulder. And then she whispers something into your ear. You must commit her now. She was killed by one of us.
Is that so?
Do it.
Yikes.
Thank you for telling me that. Thank God I have enough notes.
I doubt she says that out loud.
No. That's Kate.
I got it.
No, that's the wrong quantity. Sorry. No, what? Huh? Oh, it's only one note. Never mind. Okay. Whew.
Heartstring is just murmuring, just gently, trying to fill your head with white noise.
Sort of, I push Ray away slightly. Mm-hmm. I say, can you give me just 1 minute?
Yeah, sure.
Joric,
Yes.
I'm going to have to commit her. But it can wait a minute.
Why?
She was killed by one of his kind.
Oh, God. I'm not going to say I don't understand the danger of what could happen.
Would she come back like you, Three-Faced Shadow? No.
No. She may roam restless
She doesn't deserve that.
if they try.
Alright.
Take the time you need. I will guard you.
Thank you.
And she goes up to the rooftops.
Oh, I forgot about an object. Thank you, Erwin. That would be weird.
Academic things.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I'll step away from Summer Blaze's body and I'll just... Actually, I'll cross her arms, I guess, over her chest, make sure she has her die claves. Sort of tuck her hair behind her ear. Stand up, grab the heartstring and just step away. Do it. Let's get this done.
I'm gonna commit her body. and transfer any of the positive. I'm probably going to transfer one of the intimacies into one of her dive-cliffs. And if DM will allow me to spend an extra mote, if I want to put two
You won't have to
intimacies into
split that.
two
You don't have to spend the extra mote.
dive-cliffs.
You can split it without that.
Okay, thank you.
The thing is, they go as a set. You can consider them as one object.
Okay, because I was thinking of like one intimacy in each sort of thing. But we'll see. We'll talk about it. What are her intimacies?
Summerblaze has 3 defining intimacies.
Yeah.
I will follow my brother into the dark.
Mm-hmm.
I will be ready for whatever comes for me.
Mm-hmm.
I will prove to the world that the solar exalted are not anathema.
We did that.
Oh boy, there it goes.
Oh, here we go.
And I'll take a break here.
I was doing so well. I was doing so well. I'm sorry, Cade. Oh.
Not anathema. I'm going, Liz, I promise.
Okay.
Period.
Thank you.
Bye.
Oh.
Bye.
What the fuck, John?
What?
I'm also going to let that slide because it's your birthday, Captain Daff. Don't think for a second that I've missed that.
What? I clearly missed something.
Yeah, I don't know what it's on.
I missed it.
I will be ready for whatever comes from me.
Oh, god damn it. Captain Daff. That's pretty, like... That's pretty awesome. To... I mean, I guess she wouldn't necessarily have known that there were other combatants at that moment, but, like, jumping in there, just given those intimacies as well, just, like, and protect someone who's not there, prove something to the people who are there. Like, that's crazy. It's... Wow. Go, Captain. It's your... Uh-oh. Yeah. That's what's happening right now. Oh, boy. BRB. Well, I talked about notes. I took a quote from John from the beginning.
Yep.
And then I took Summerblaze's intimacies. So I don't know what's been happening in this last hour and a half.
Yep, same here. Same notes.
I'm gonna write almost dead.
That's
fight.
why you did leave a gap in your note page,
I sure did.
to write like one sentence.
Aragorn, questions is the one who died.
Question died.
Oh, hi, Liz. Welcome.
Mercy's dead already, so Mercy
hashtag
and
no
questions
Mercy.
are dead.
Yeah, it's now a, quote, dastardly duo. I am all confused. Hey, John. Do you remember when I had a fistful of dice and you took all but one? That's pretty awesome.
That wasn't even the worst thing that happened to him today.
That...
Yeah, but if he...
It's not even a
The
Monday.
thing is that if he had succeeded at that role, things might have gone differently.
That is
So don't
entirely...
ever think this wasn't your fault, Scott.
No,
Oh my
no,
God.
it...
Also, this
Oh,
is
shit.
Fitty Durge Crosshair. God damn it.
That's amazing. Oh boy. Question answered by 3 Fates Shadow. Oh.
Well, thanks for stopping by our PGM rooms. It's great to see you anyway.
Yeah, sorry to come into your camera there, John. If I see you kill another NPC. Aw. Rock Pants. Hey, Rock Pants, you want this, Ripley? She's a trouble.
Better not kill another NPC, John. Well, I've killed 2 today. We'll see if I kill more.
Yikes.
I mean, last session I killed a whole bunch, didn't I?
Oh, you did. That said, only one of them was named.
I am going to point one thing out about the Council of Nine, by the way.
Yeah.
You have seen 8 dead.
Oh.
It's true because he took some dude's place. Or lady's place.
That's correct.
So they may very well be dead.
But
They might not.
They might be locked in a closet somewhere.
I'm not going to ask you to remind me, but I'm saying it out loud to remind myself. I'm going to attempt at some point to remember which member of the Council of Nine wasn't there or who was disguised as.
It's not completely important right now.
Well, no, not. I would go out on a limb and say, yeah, no, it's not the most important thing right now. Scoots, moots. Yeah, rock pants, I get you. Cats are really smash, crash. I'll get up as well to let Liz get her spot back here.
Oh, cool.
Good.
How about how Liz seems to roll well every time except on damage rolls? That's a cool thing.
Oh my god, such bad rolls.
Oh my god, and you were witnessing it all.
Yeah, I was just like,
I think I need new dice. I'm gonna try it. I'm not an overly suspicious person.
superstitious? Yeah, well that's how it was,
super
though.
suspicious person. But I will try buying new dice just
Yeah.
to see what happens.
Because I like these, but like, jade just isn't really Val's color. So I was like, oh, no, these aren't really Val.
I'm going to let
So-
you guys talk to the chat.
I'm
I'm going to take a moment
yeah,
to
take a hashtag half second. Sorry.
be right back. And I'll just let the players deal with it without me hanging over your heads.
I actually had to put more foundation on my face because I looked in the mirror. I'm like, my face is beet red from
Oh.
the weepage.
There you go.
Oh my god.
The boost budget is the budget that we spend out of our pockets because we like to have beverages. I don't know.
Craziness.
A bottle of wine,
Craziness, guys.
some juice.
Bad luck dice represent. Oh, that's many. Because then I showed up in this camp. That was
Yeah.
fun. Oh, crosshair, don't. Yeah.
Sorry, crosshair.
Yeah, guys, like. Yeah. I don't even know what to say.
Yay!
All right, we're gonna have to do
Stardew
some enforced dance.
What?
Well,
let me get on this one.
Miss Tritch, I know it's gotta be me.
Summer Blaze used to dance like this.
I'm bloody terrified.
Oh.
Da, 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 da.
Maximo, I don't think
Sorry,
John's like the
guys.
George R. R. Martin of Exalted. I mean, no. John's not the dude who's like, hey, who's everyone's favorite? Yeah, that one.
Yeah, Erwin, I kind of want to stunt this, if I can.
Oh, I can't, Crusher of Cities. I can't fix this. I sat in your place.
I am disappointed that Joric didn't get to kill questions. Revenge can be so satisfying.
Get the other one. Infinite Durge. Okay. Actually, great point, Liz. Thanks for the note.
Wait.
What?
Come here, read.
Got a new intimacy, baby.
Loathing for
What's your new intimacy?
Durge.
I will be revenged on Infinite Durge. For
I think that's fair.
you know. For Summer Blaze? No. For me.
Yeah, Aragorn, Kate noticed that. Kate, I believe, plans on doing
Her object,
just
her
that.
intimacy. Great, thank you. I was sort of just rereading it. Cool.
Mercy was the one who was killed. Question was just killed. That leaves
Sanguine.
Sanguine, aka
Infinite
Roof
Three-Face.
Throwee,
Yep.
Oh yeah.
She's their dusk.
Yeah.
aka Leaf on the Wind,
So your
aka
counterpart.
Too Soon,
Yep.
aka I'm gonna kill that bitch.
Your counterpart, my counterpart. No, it's Jorik's counterpart.
I know.
Your
Okay.
counterpart
I was Mercy or
was Mercy. You fucking
Yeah,
You killed her already.
So fitting.
delicious.
Oh wow. Uh oh.
No, that's
they're all
fine.
going for the Deadpool already, guys.
Very good. Okay, the thing about her brother, do I know that it's about Ember?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, yeah. I just want to, wait, they have another brother. Shit, I don't want to
Yeah,
be
it's-
like,
it's-
you're
Oh
that
my
girl.
God,
She
it's-
loves your brother better.
She does have another brother, but you do know that it's
Okay, cool.
Brother from another.
Could be. We've had
Imagine
so
that's how
many
it
theory
worked.
crafting.
Oh
Pass
my
this
god,
knowledge
I've got
on.
like 27 theories in my head about that family. So that's how it is in their family. No?
That sounds awful.
You ready to continue?
No!
Yeah, I think
do it, John. Just do it. Rip off the band-aid.
A lover of another prophet.
I'm going to transfer. I've committed her. I've accepted these intimacies. I'm going to spend them out to transfer. I will follow my brother into the dark, into the diclaves. I'm going to it's not actually transferring the intimacy, it's just releasing it, I think, to a person. So actually I think I'm going to one diclave, I will follow my brother into the dark. Another diclave, I will be ready for whatever comes for me.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to keep the third one. I'll prove to the world that the soul exalted are not anathema.
Yep.
I'm going to use it to redefine my existing defining intimacy of souls are great beings, not anathema. I'm going to hand I will be ready for whatever comes to me to Joric.
The diclave's heavy. You are not attuned to it.
It doesn't mean that he has to keep it.
But you can feel the intimacy inside it. You can tell that she was fond of you. And that she was jealous of... Speaks of silence in some ways. But mostly this unassailable feeling like you can face anything. That there will be nothing that can stand between you and your goals. Radiating from this jade artifact. You can still feel the heat that she gave it through her essence, now fading slightly.
I want to touch it to my face on either side. Like, to press it hard enough to kind of make a mark, if only briefly, and then tuck it into the sash that I have around my shirt.
You'll have to tie the sash a bit tighter, but you can do that.
Okay, okay.
Does the sash have any frills, Jorek?
Just a little frill.
Oh, thank God. We all need a little frill now and again.
Why are you doing this to me?
I'm so sorry.
I stand. I look at Ray and Val and Three Fates Shadow and nobody else. Take a breath. I know that Summerblaze thought of us as great. I do not know if she agreed with everything that we chose to do, or that we will do. But I promised some of the people of the city 2 things. One of them I cannot accomplish today, but the other I'd like to try.
And what's that?
There are 4 talons of dragons outside Nexus. They need to go.
I agree.
Hell yeah.
If we can't send them away today, at least we can get back to the mans. We need to consolidate Nexus. There's... The reason I'm here, I had a meeting with the Council of Nine and Infinite Durge killed all of them.
Oh my god.
Well, the ones that were there.
The ones you swore to protect.
Exactly. That's how we're here. That's what happened to some...
That's what happens when someone breaks a promise? You do your...
These aren't to be taken lightly.
Shit.
Ray.
dragons.
For dragon.
Oh, yeah.
I'm
Okay.
sorry, Val, for, any time I might have been tempted to break the oath.
Thank you. I know that it was a difficult thing for you to hold to. Appreciate your holding it.
I will.
Thank you.
Or should we stay in Nexus?
I have to get back to Ember.
Yeah.
I have to tell him.
Oh, God. And we'll be able to be freely moving in and out of the city, and I suppose...
Entropy got his wish. Pearl got his wish. The council is dead. That creates a power vacuum. And either opportunity.
You start hearing shouts, cries
What direction?
everywhere. The city has started to riot. You can hear piercing voices shouting.
Where's the closest open square?
To where you are?
Yep.
Where the stage is erected now.
Because I'm
You are currently still
at bonfire.
Still at bonfire.
Flashlight
So
on.
is Joric. And I believe...
No,
Nope.
I was very careful.
Yeah, and she's been using her personal.
Because that matters. Oh, you mean saving modes, yes. Sorry.
Yes.
There's disease!
Let's go.
The disease has already taken out the Council of Nine! We're all next! We can't engage in trade! There is nothing coming into the city or out!
Ladies and gentlemen of Nexus.
And
Is
you
it the
start-
same scene?
This is the same scene, but you're not at the...
That's fine. I'm just asking if my harmonious presence
There
is
isn't
still
anyone
active.
around you currently.
I'm gonna stride towards the
You
closest
can
people.
You can hear glass smashing. People
Fuck.
roiling into the streets as wave upon wave of anger just cascades around it.
Okay.
You can see in the distance that there's smoke coming from the direction of the wall. That the building that currently houses the corpses of the Council of Nine is now up in flames as well.
Son of a gun.
Alright, Joric. Where's the best
And
place?
blue sky is showing signs of smoke as well.
Blue sky it is.
Do you need the bodies of the council members?
I don't think so. How were they killed?
I don't know. I
You
saw.
know how one of
I
them
saw.
killed.
I saw a peaceful hand murdered by Infinite Durge, but I don't know about the others.
Say the word and I'll bring one back.
Three Fates Shadow. If he... Do I need to go commit those bodies, or if they're burned, will it be enough?
There's a chance, but you're injured. We cannot lose you.
Alright, I need to spend those motes to commit these things. Bloop. And... I need to speak to the people somewhere, somehow. Let's go to Blue Sky.
Do you need one of the bodies to see the how they
No.
died? Anything? Would it help you at all? No?
Yes.
Yes?
Yes. Not The one that he killed.
Not
one of
the one
other
with the broken
There's a
neck?
group in the antechamber.
Okay.
Go, Ray, quickly.
We'll be back at our house in Blue Sky.
I'm going.
Oh my god.
Who's going where?
I am running towards the guild offices.
Back to... Oh, God. Actually, I'm not leaving Val.
Mm-hmm.
Straight up.
I think the rest of us should head back to Blue Sky. Speak to anyone who's willing to listen.
I'll see you there.
What of me?
Infinite Durge is still out there and still trying to get you. You've been protecting us more than we've been protecting you. I'd appreciate your company, but go where you feel is best.
I will see those corpses freed. I run with Ray.
Thank you. Stay safe.
I'm running, man.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to keep up.
Here we go.
And she drops down onto the ground and then takes off after Ray.
I'm going to support Val as we start to head towards Blue Sky. I mean, we're obviously both like bonfires of essence at this point. So.
Yeah,
Oh, dear
if I
God.
get anywhere near any crowd of people.
And that's when you hear, there she is, the angel, and she can't protect us from this!
Yes, I can. Those who were targeted were those at the top. Those who are at the top have been killed by this disease.
Why should we believe you? Everything's going wrong, everything's falling apart, and it's because you're here.
I won't deny that my presence is likely a factor in this. But my presence is also what will change things. I am here to turn the tides for the people of Nexus. The previous order is gone. There's nothing we can do about that. It has happened. However, we can build anew. And who better than one who has been chosen? One who has already been speaking for days about changing the way that this city runs.
We see you glow, and every time you glow, more and more of us come under fire.
I am under fire, and that is why I'm forced to glow. I will leave this city if you feel that that would protect you. But I promise you that you will be safer. There is an army outside the gates claiming to be protecting you from this disease, but they were traveling long before anyone knew about the disease. Knowing that the council is gone, they will storm the gates and turn it into Tepet's little pawn. I am here to keep Nexus as its own city-state, to uphold the freedom of trade, and to make it a better place for everyone.
A young girl about 12 years old just walks forward in the street, crossing this barrier between a riot and two iconic, well, blazing anyway.
It's the same.
Oh, because that, like, the...
Yeah.
Well, you have to spend motes for it to pulse.
Okay.
Like,
Yeah.
your anima's there, but
Yeah.
like for the
Yeah.
iconic imagery to go, you
Okay.
have to spend essence for that.
Right.
And she walks close to you. I lost everything.
I'm sorry. This is a time of strife. Many people have lost many things. It's time to build anew and move forward.
My
This-
uncle told me never to give up,
Don't.
so I'll believe in you.
And I'll believe in you. You're going to grow up. You're going to be stronger for the pain that you have gone through. I too have lost much when I was about your age.
She turns She looks out over the crowd and she just says, "Can't you listen to her? Why can't you believe her?"
I'm going to take her hand and try to bring her close so that no one can start doing any harm to her. If she'll let me.
Blue sky is still burning. And then you hear whispers again.
Yeah.
These people need saving. But they can't be saved if you are lost. We only have moments before someone decides that you're the cause. That you're to blame. And you are not at your strength. We have to go.
It was my fault. All of this is my fault. I hold up my hand as well, and I kind of just like shout like over Val's shoulder, you know, would you rather have chaos, or would you rather have a new order with one who has been touched by the unconquered sun, the angel of Nexus? And sort of like withdraw, and I let go of Val, and I'm trying to leave. I'm trying to leave to get to Blue Sky without you. I go, oh, walk away. Gotta go.
He walks away.
Val, we have to go to Blue Sky. What if
This
she
isn't the
can't?
way to extract ourselves. You're trying to raise me up. They're going to want me to stay.
Well, then let's take them with us.
She looks up. Just tell them to go home. I
You're
just
right.
want to go home.
You should go home. Go home to your uncle.
My name's John.
John,
It's yours.
Valeria.
And she runs off.
Ladies and gentlemen,
We're gonna switch.
go.
Something.
Oh, that's
Yep.
You arrive at the building, which is now definitely on the inside. You can see that there are flames just consuming it.
So I look around to see if there's any discernible entrance that would have less flame around it.
Well, at the moment you're on the roof.
Oh, great.
I'm going to assume because the streets are not
That makes sense.
passable. There's just too many people.
Is there a skylight?
Yes.
Ah.
Now, I should warn you that if you go inside the building, then you're going to be taking environment damage from the fire.
Now, I have no harm from basic scenery damage, because my diamond body prana is, I don't know if this counts as basic.
Fire
It's
counts
probably
as-
I
not.
think fire is separate.
Think
No,
fire is
I know.
separate.
I don't. I don't.
But breaking through that skylight.
To that
It's gonna be
sheet.
Yeah, breaking through the skylight, if any part of the scenery falls on you, that's okay. It's the fire that you have to
How
worry
do we
about.
determine fire damage?
Fire damage is currently, you're going to be taking, sorry, what you're going to be doing is you're going to be taking a roll, which will be stamina resistance,
Okay.
at difficulty 5,
Okay.
and every
Nice.
success that you get past difficulty 5 will reduce the damage that you'll be taking, which is 4 lethal every round.
So every round I need to roll?
Every round you'll roll.
Stamina resistance. You're good at those things, though.
I
You got
know, but I don't think I'm that good.
stamina.
So your stamina
Oh,
resistance,
it's-
the difficulty is 5. Beating that will prevent the damage for 1 round.
Prevent all the damage. Or just
Don't reduce.
for every... No, it just reduces
It
it.
just reduces it.
Jesus, that's a lot.
Really?
It's on fire.
Yeah, it's true.
I know, it's
Fire!
just I was hoping that it would be at the level of the arena fire, which was like we were in there and it was more like trying not to
That
get...
fire had just started.
I know.
I'm sitting here agonizing. The building's collapsing.
No, seriously. I look at 3 fates. Like,
On fire.
I don't...
follow you in there.
Fire different.
Yeah, you'll follow me in. I don't know if either of us are coming out.
I doubt it.
I hate this.
Then perhaps we can convince them to help put the fire out.
It's not a bad idea.
3 feet.
All right, so I go over to the edge of the building. And I'm also looking around to see if there are any golden tigers. Probably
No.
not. Classic
30 in like a
classic
city of 1
GTs.
million.
For
like-
everyone in the chat who's saying it is 4 lethal per round, so Diamond Bonnie Crown will not protect her from this.
Cool.
Will it protect her if she reduces it by 1, or is it
Yes,
just
then she can go in.
Ah.
Oh, so if I do roll successfully, combine. Oh.
If they reduce the flames,
Yeah.
Like the
if they
water.
start putting the flames out,
Oh, they.
you
Oh,
can
gotcha.
still go in, because if it's 3 lethal per round, that's scenery damage and you're fine.
Okay. People of Nexus.
We're getting real tired of our shit. I'm going to tell you that right now. I'm like, oh.
The angel needs your help. There is a disease. But we think the key to unlocking it is in this building. I can't get inside to get the key. With the fire as it is, please help us put out the flames.
It's your charisma presence.
Nailed it.
That would be 7.
2 extra dice.
Thank you.
Go for it.
John is unconvinced.
6. Are you kidding me? Like now I roll
What?
amazing.
Oh, yes, yes.
7.
You have their attention.
Okay.
They turn, they look, and then one of them turns to the other. We can't fight her. She's going to destroy us. What do you mean the disease? You saying that the cure is in here?
I am saying exactly that. I am saying in this building could be the answers the Angel of Nexus needs to save all of us. You're afraid of me? I'm afraid of her.
Whoa.
Now they start trying to find things to fight the fire.
Yeah, boy.
Well done. I was like,
Instill
oh no, how's
fear,
Ray gonna do
Valeria.
this? Oh, guys, this needs to do this.
Oh.
We're hitting orange.
Oh.
That's Liz's yelly voice.
Sorry, guys.
Okay.
I'm so
Yeah,
sorry.
orange isn't bad, but it's
Orange is the
it's-
new black.
You managed to pull yourselves into blue sky, trying to. Your anima is doing 2 things. One,
I
it's attracting
successfully told them to go home.
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
One, it's keeping people at bay,
Yeah.
and now people are listening to Val to a certain degree. But the other thing is that people are watching you. Stealth is absolutely impossible,
yeah.
and your moves are being tracked. When you reach Blue Sky, the rioting here hasn't quite started yet because there are mercenaries at the gates trying to keep them as closed as they can, with people who are rushing the gates, trying to just use the sheer crush force of their humanity to blow them open. This is a place where there are elite.
Go home to your families. Keep them safe. Keep your home safe. There are fires being started throughout the city. Don't intend to cause panic. Make your way home. Protect yourselves and what you hold dear.
Tomorrow is a new day. We do not need to see this city in flames.
You're assisting her. I'm going to have you roll. I'm going to give you 2 dice for your stunt. I'm also going to give you 2 dice for Joric. So go.
Yes.
The doorman runs up to you
Okay.
and just
Do you untie?
grabs you. I assume that you made it over the wall, by the way, because there's no way
We're
you're
not
gonna
getting through the
What about
gate.
that?
I think we were trying to clear
Did you
people
untie
from
the
the
doorman?
gate, but
No.
that's legitimate.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
My building, it's gone. It's going. And I can't get her out.
We're going to do that. You just keep yourself safe.
She's refusing to leave.
Why?
You know why. Sorry.
Oh.
As I meta the
rip.
hell out of that conversation, but figured Joric would remember.
Oh no! I have a moment where I go, this is not good.
6 successes?
Oh my
Okay,
god.
that quiets the riot, but only for a period of time. I'm going to give you 4 minutes before they're going to break through that gate.
Okay, can I use some Charmsies to...
Some whatsies?
Germsies.
To
Alright.
what?
To further attempt another persuade action?
I mean, you can.
Yeah.
Like, as long as you're there, I won't start the countdown. But
Okay.
this is a massive riot.
Okay.
There's only so much that you can do to calm them down.
Okay, then I'm just
currently.
gonna use the 4 minutes to try to get in.
But you can go over the wall.
'Kay.
You're exalted. You have
Yeah.
athletics.
Okay.
Hop.
Yeah. Get to the top of the wall, turn back. Go home. Hop over.
I push the doorman away and say, "You've done more than enough. Thank you for your loyal service."
Burn of the game.
I'm sorry.
He just turns away.
I used to trust you. And I think I may in time again, but we have people to save.
Heading
Val,
straight to the...
Yeah, Exquisite Tide won't be able to leave without us taking her somewhere else.
I'm...
She's already gone. I'm like, oh shit.
I'm
Okay,
over the
okay,
wall.
all right, okay. Here we go. I'm going with her. And we're gonna head up. I mean, we're gonna check out the building, see if we can get in the front door. I don't know
So
how much the
when you
flames look like
see
there.
the building,
Mhm.
it seems like people have been throwing flaming materials over the wall.
Jesus, guys.
So, is it the only building on fire, or are there other buildings on fire?
It seems to be the only building that has a
Hot.
serious conflagration. The soldiers are doing their best, but this building they seem to have evacuated, except one.
Alright. I'm
This
going...
building is currently at the level of bonfire, 4 lethal. Stamina resistance will give you the opportunity to resist this damage at a difficulty of 5.
I'm going to
Oh my god, Val.
scale a building next to it that's less burning. You know, if one, you know, there are probably 3 sides that there's a building on, so I'll try to scale one of those.
Yeah.
And then when I'm at the level of our unit, try to hop onto the balcony.
Okay. If you proceed from the balcony inside, that's when you're going to start taking the damage. Do you understand?
Yes.
Okay. Roll me dexterity athletics. Remember, you're at a -2 penalty. Jorek.
Yeah.
Would it be? It wouldn't be more straightforward to try to scale the outside of the building. That is currently like the outside of.
You
this
can.
place.
It's some pretty intense heat coming off it, so I'm going to have you roll at difficulty 3 to prevent 2 lethal damage.
No successes.
Okay, so you manage to get to the top of the building, and then you see the balcony, and
I can't quite make it.
there's a hesitance. It's not that you can't make it, it's that it's ablaze.
Yeah, and I'm injured. Exquisite Tide.
Now I want you to roll me perception awareness.
Stamina
Uh-huh.
resistance probably for those 2.
Stamina
Oh,
resistance, yeah.
strong point.
1. So
Okay,
not
1
3.
lethal damage.
Thank you.
Watch.
You botch?
1,
Yikes.
3, 6.
Oh my god.
She's not inside.
Oh my god. 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 Oh my god.
And then you can see that the balcony crumbles away
Oh,
as flame just takes it, and it starts falling towards Joric. I want you to roll strength athletics for me.
Oh my
That's
god.
really
oh my
bad.
god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Is this to hold on or to let
It's
go?
holding on.
Yikes. So 2.
Okay, so you succeed. Now I want you to roll me stamina resistance again.
I don't think this is. Oh no, I get 3 for that. I don't think this is gonna go well. 1,
Take
2. Sorry,
2
I'm so
bashing
sorry.
damage.
2 bashing damage.
2 bashing damage as the debris from the balcony just cascades over your shoulders.
And a -1.
Okay, you manage to make it to the top. You can see,
Yeah.
however, that in the tub there is ice that's continually melting and reforming.
So boss.
Oh my god.
But you can see that like there's water that's just swirling around. She's running out of essence.
Okay, so I'm gonna there's a lot of heat coming off the building. I'm gonna grab Summer Blaze's Diclave. I know I'm not attuned to it. It's real heavy. I'm gonna hold it out towards the heat, and I have no melee, but I'm going to use it like a big old axe. I'm going to run at the tub, and I'm going to try to just explode the ice on top of Exquisite Tide.
Okay, I want you to roll me your stamina resistance at a difficulty of 5.
So I'm at a -1, so I'm gonna take some heat for this.
Can I empowering shout him upon seeing what he's doing?
I don't know. She can do that now. I rolled.
Yes, you can. So
Okay,
the
so you've
your roll's
got-
cancelled.
Okay.
You got +1 to the relevant attribute and ability each.
Ooh,
So that's probably 2 more dice.
that's really good.
Yeah.
Ooh, oh, and -1.
It's just for the round, so this is basically just for this action. But still,
I got one.
because it's instant. Simple
Okay,
instant.
well that's nothing. So you're going to take 4 lethal
Sorry.
Oh my god. Oh my god, oh my god, oh
as
my
you
god.
run through the flames.
Yeah, well.
And your diclave with its weight smashes into the ice,
Oh my God.
and you can see Exquisite Tide just like the ice falls away and the tub shatters, and she like looks up, and the heat rushes over her, and she picks you up and says, "Where do we go?"
I need to ask a really important question. Does my bashing upgrade to lethal first? I can't remember.
No,
No?
you're bashing. So you
Oh, it's
upgrade,
bashing.
upgrade,
Yeah.
upgrade,
Okay,
upgrade,
cool.
and then 2 bashing after that.
Oh, I think that's kneecap then. Yeah?
Okay. So
So she can't ask me
She
nothing.
grabs and she starts asking. You can see this happen, and she's holding on to Joric.
Mm-hmm. What did she say? Sorry.
You can't hear her,
Okay.
but you see Joric pass out in Tepid Exquisite Tide's arms, and she's holding him, and she looks around, and you can see that flames start licking at her as she encases Joric in ice.
Get out of there.
And she runs, holding his body and leaping
Yes.
from the building.
Man.
And she slams down, rolling in the dirt, dropping Joric as she falls, and rests at the foot of your building. She gets up. She's injured, and she has burns, but she seems to be okay.
We're getting out of here. I'm
Well,
gonna-
she's not okay. She gets up, and she crouches down, and you can see that she's clutching at the wound still over her chest.
Mhm.
She's breathing very heavily.
Mhm.
Joric is incapacitated.
Yeah. I'm going to try to pick up Joric. I do have 4 strength. And sling him over, fireman him, sort of thing. Take her hand. We're getting out of here.
How?
However we can.
She is clothed. She
Oh.
was clothed. Didn't you?
It's true, we did clothe her thinking we were gonna... No! Didn't we give her clothes
Yeah,
to...
you gave her clothes to Speaks of Silence, yo.
Didn't you wrap her? Like, didn't you give her the sheet that?
Yeah, she had a sheet, but like...
Yeah, she
I don't
still
know if we
has it.
dressed her.
Oh, well, that's good.
Because otherwise I'd give her
She
my
doesn't
clothes.
really want to be surrounded by fire naked.
Yeah, that's true.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah. I'm going to take her hand, have Joric.
The ice, the
I'm
chill
so
that
sorry.
surrounds Joric falls away, and she just looks, and water is everywhere, and you can see that it's causing a lot of smoke surrounding you as the fire that's at you, and she's just, I can't control this.
No, let's get out of here.
Oh my
I'm going to
god.
tug her away from it.
All right. A crowd of people has assembled and they're attempting to beat away the flames. Some of them are trying to pour water over top it. The flames are starting to go down, but it's not by much. You now can enter the flames without danger or damage.
Do I still need to roll?
No, you have your Diamond
Cool.
Body Prana, which
All right.
protects you. This is now scenery damage. 3 Fate's Shadow, on the other hand, does not have this protection.
However, it'll be slightly less damage if she does get hurt. Or less of a difficulty.
I look at her, I'm like, I understand if you don't want to follow. Do not get yourself killed.
Throw the corpses to me.
Done. Go over to the skylight and smash down with my foot.
Yes.
As you smash down, part of the building gives way and you fall.
Whee!
But enough that you can just like land with your fist, foot, and knee.
Yeah.
But-
And you can feel the ground like, but it holds. You're now in a conference room.
Right.
There is one woman who has her head is hanging at a very odd angle off the side of her body.
Okay. So running to the door. If I can see the door.
Yeah, you can see the door.
Fabulous.
So you can feel the intense heat around you, but it just can't penetrate your skin as you smash through, and you are surrounded by bodies that are currently having flames lick away at them, trying to consume them. Their skin has already blackened and peeling away from them.
All right. So I actually run to the one that's furthest into the fire, if I can grab it, and pull that away.
Yep. So
The two, actually, if
I'm
I
going to
can.
ask you here.
Yeah.
This is going to be a dexterity brawl
Okay.
against a difficulty of 3
Okay.
to pull all the bodies to one position that you can start throwing them out the window
Oh, that's nice.
across the way. You don't have any thrown, do you?
No.
Okay, so you're going to have to rely on strength alone for that.
My strength is still 6.
Well, then that's a pretty good strength.
But it's dex sprawl that I'm doing, not
Well,
strength.
dex brawl is to pull them to the window and get them out of the fire quickly. Then it's going to be strength thrown, which you don't have to get them across.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
That's enough. As you pick up each body, you can see that there's clothing that gets shedded away. Occasionally, like a bag falls from their belts, but you manage to pull all of 8 of these corpses towards the window, where you see 3 Fate's shadows standing, braced and ready. A crowd is starting to form at the building underneath her, though. The rioting is starting to pick up again.
Okay, so I'm in the conference room.
Well, you're now out. You're in the antechamber.
Okay.
And you can see across the way is 3 Fate's shadow.
Okay. So is there a door that I can bar between myself and the flames to hold them off a little bit longer?
No, but you're pretty safe.
Okay.
You don't have to worry about yourself as long as your diamond body prana stays up. You can stay in these flames.
Cool. So I guess just strength. I can't.
Straight up roll.
I can't do anything else. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Corpses start sailing through the air from one building to the next, and each one, 3 Fate Shadow grabs them, and it's almost tender in the way that she cradles them and lays them out on the ground opposite. She now has all of them.
Great.
You can probably leap across with a monkey leap technique.
Can I do a quick perception awareness just to see if there's anything that... I mean, I don't know anything, but if I see something that could be of use somewhere in my immediate vicinity. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
At the moment, there are rioters that are currently attempting to beat away the people who are trying to beat the flames down. This building will not stay up for another 4 rounds.
Okay.
Or sorry, in 4 rounds the building will collapse.
Okay.
And for this time, it's not your fault.
Yay!
The building opposite seems to be on slightly more steady ground, which is where 3 Fate Shadow is waiting for you. You're strong enough that you can carry many corpses. It's unwieldy, but you can. The trick, however, is going to be getting all the way from the top of this to back to wherever you need to take these corpses with you, which is currently Blue Sky.
Because I don't know where you guys are.
Well,
Well,
you
you
know
totally
that they
can.
head to Blue Sky.
There's
Yeah, I'm going to Blue
giant
Sky,
pillars
for
of
sure.
light wherever
Yep.
we go for now.
Yeah, so
For
I'm
now.
I wanna
Yeah, his is gone down. His is out.
I'd like to leap across to 3 Fates.
She reaches out and just pulls you in. Not that you needed the help, but she does. It seems
Cool.
like she's just ready to keep doing that. And then she looks at you.
Stay here 1 second. And I want to jump down,
Mm-hmm.
ideally in a 3-point landing. With
Classic.
ripples out. Yep. Stand up. Take a deep breath and just say, scream. Stop your fighting. Go back to your homes now.
All right, charisma presence. It's two extra dice for your... No, you know what? I'm giving you an automatic success, 1
you.
point of willpower, 2 extra dice.
Yeah.
Yay!
And
I would be terrified if, like,
is this intimidation?
Yes.
Yes.
a
Hello,
young girl
Downcast.
Hello.
dropped out of a fire and just started yelling at me. Like, I'd be terrified, especially if she was a really good.
Plus the automatic success is 6. Oh, and I can re-roll non-successes because it's intimidation. I can re-roll up to 3. Whee.
I realize they haven't had the desktop audio for some reason.
Oh, that's awkward.
They haven't had the music.
This whole time?
No, they did earlier. 7.
Must have accidentally clicked it or something.
Okay. Everyone takes one look at you, and they flee. They just run.
Great.
They're not even running home. They're just leaving Nexus entirely.
All right, so I look up at 3 Fates. Let's go. Hold up my hands.
She gives you 4 of them.
Great. Clip, 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 clip.
And she grabs 3, and struggling a little more than you are, starts racing across the rooftops. Back to Val.
Okay.
If you need them to stop, we need to do something big.
Apparently glowing isn't big enough. What's your thought?
Later.
Better.
I don't know. But they've seen you glow. They need to see something else.
You can create ice. Can you start raining hail?
I need my Gormal.
That powers you.
Would bring me to water. Lots of water.
Do I know of an entrance to the sewers anywhere nearby? Or any other sort of source of lots of water?
Well, you know that there's one past the gate,
Yeah.
back in the slums.
Ugh. Oh. Okay.
Oh, Ripley. There may be a Chaos Cat in a second. She's very close to the webcam.
She's just curious.
Possible rip. Ripley!
Yay, good girl.
Sorry.
So, I don't think that charging her with essence will help her.
Ooh,
It might.
she does need essence. Or water.
She was using essence to try to keep herself and then Joric alive.
Joric. Hashtag
And I
unconscious
somewhat
Joric.
appreciate it. I would if I were conscious.
Hashtag passed out Joric. Your shirt! Did it get burned in the fire?
I'm gonna go ahead and say it got pretty singed.
No! But maybe
It's
that
okay,
added
it'll
more
be classy
frills.
cinch.
Because, like,
It's so torn,
it's like,
shitty.
yeah, but it's got some cool...
Would essence aid you?
Yes.
I'm gonna touch her and I'm gonna charge her with 6 motes of essence. Ooh, and I can roll, once you've seen, I can roll Wits plus Lore to generate additional motes.
Go for it.
Whoa.
Damn.
That actually could be quite a lot.
Yeah, considering I have 7 dice for that.
Go.
Not the shirt!
Not the shirt. I choose to believe that it's been burned in a beautiful pattern.
2.
Spells out
Only 2
Joric.
extra, so that's 8
Spells
motes
out
have been
cute.
transferred to her.
She stops, she takes one breath in and one breath out. And then she picks up her foot and slams it down into the ground. And you can feel a rumble as she starts pulling the water up from the river beneath you
Yes.
and raises all of 3 of you into the sky.
What?
And she's straining, gritting her teeth as she's just pulling this water up as much as she can. And she says, whatever you have to say, you better make it very good. As the water starts looming up and over the gate.
Whoa.
the shirt.
You need to cool it with the shirt.
Impossible.
Impossible.
Ho ho ho! I do not have enough motes to do anything
Jorik's
else.
asbestos shirt.
You still
It's
have
too
your.
hot.
Yeah, I still have my harmonious presence.
Wow. You are
So-
out.
You can just straight
Yeah.
up boost your presence using its excellency.
Yeah, we're getting the fuck out of here, guys.
+2. That's literally all of my motes.
Willpower for a success.
Ah, there they are.
Okay.
Tide this way. I mean, 3 tides.
Oh, hey.
Oh,
Say
hey.
something and I might give you some stunt dice.
I just want a giant geyser.
Start roaring.
Ocean.
Your lives are in peril. Return home, or you will face great danger. I will hurt you if that is what it takes to send you home. Now, scatter.
Scatter. 2 dice, 1 willpower.
Yes!
1 automatic success. Go.
That's really scary.
So,
Just trying to be scary.
as you start to run with these corpses,
Oh my god.
okay,
That is a sexy roll, yo.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
Doing a lot
8,
of
9
shouting in this
successes.
game, guys.
Sorry, yes.
9?
Yeah, 9 successes.
Barely.
Legendary.
10 with the automatic success.
the crowd just takes one look up at you, just bolstered by water, surrounded by 2 very injured
Yeah.
dragon-blooded / solar exalted. And as you start running along with these corpses, you can hear scatter, and people just stop, and they retreat back into their homes and close the doors.
And any witness who considers himself a follower of, subservient to, or less powerful than me,
Everyone.
if the action resonates with the character, they may accept an automatic major intimacy of respect for me. If they do so, they gain a boost of excellence on a scene of their choosing for social influence.
Now, what if I already have a major intimacy of respect towards Val?
Whatever.
Damn it.
But I think,
I'm unconscious.
regardless of that, you gain on the back of this. You also gain a temporary boost of excellence in social influence. So next time you try to influence people, you'll have some bonus dice.
Cool.
So basically, all those people now respect me.
You
Naturally.
can
For scaring
feel
the
you can
shit
feel
out
the
of
water start to like falter a little bit, and then she lowers it as much as she can.
Thank you.
Breathing heavily, sweat just pouring down her brow as you guys arrive.
What the
You no
hell was
longer
that?
have the motes to commit these corpses.
That's okay. We'll just carry them
Find
on
a
back.
quiet place somewhere.
We're going back to the
Yep. Hey, you can get out as long as you can prove you're exalted.
No, we're gonna beg.
I'm not saying anything.
Lemke
Hey, Dig, don't
to help.
don't tell me.
Are you still passed out?
Ah,
Oh,
I'm
shit.
shit, dude. I don't think I'm getting up anytime soon.
Jorik's alive, just unconscious.
Slashing
He
damage. And, it's only
That's
gonna be
true,
minutes.
got tepid out. We need to find somewhere to shelter. Somewhere to find shelter.
To the river.
Okay.
And just hope.
Yeah. Yeah.
But are we all going?
We have to go to the river. Just the river.
Okay. To the river.
You manage to get down, and then in the tunnels beneath.
Are you carrying Joric?
Yep.
Can I take Joric and have all the corpses and still be
No.
okay?
I wouldn't let you.
You.
Ow.
Can I pick up both of them and still have all the corpses and be okay?
Everyone in
That's
this
literally
giant,
what Val
like,
would do.
it's a
The
gi-
second you make that motion, she's like, no.
I will punch your face.
I have 4 strength.
Fight, fight,
Grr,
fight, fight.
guns.
You're almost dead.
That's what guns look
crazy
like. Yeah,
lunatic.
Damn, dude.
I wasn't talking about the fancy one.
Oh,
Don't get mad at you when I'm saying
oh me.
I promise there's a lot of goat in this for you. We aren't even getting in you. We'll stand closer to the stairs if you need us to.
Are you certain you don't need out of this city?
Some of us do.
I won't say no to the offer. What's the price?
You've managed to quell riots, but not for long.
No.
Eventually they'll come back out. The unrest in the city is palpable. You leave here, and I'll give you passage to and from the city through the river as many times as you need until the crisis is over.
Thank you.
Just save my husband. And she whips water out from the river, dragging you in and
Nexus
slamming
is her
you
husband.
with excessive speed, rocketing you in an undercurrent through the river.
Alright, I guess we're all going.
Yep.
The river flows faster than it was even before and
She
dumps
grabbed
you
us.
about
She should have.
30 meters from the entrance to your manse on the banks.
Is any of the army anywhere in sight, or they're like
No, they're
really far away?
very far away.
I'm gonna set up camp. How about you go find some food, and I'm gonna take Tepit.
Sounds like a plan. I would like to go into stealth to sneakily get into the river without Tide noticing.
This being so weird. She must know she's here.
I want you to roll manipulation socialize, both of you.
Oh, hell in a handbasket. Yes. Do I get a boost because this is a social action and you inspired me with your words before?
Yes, maybe.
Maybe?
No, this is to figure out whether Tepid Exquisite Tide knows that you're lying.
Crap on a friggin' crap bottle. Bottle of... One success! I didn't botch.
God.
I
I saw
almost
two
botched.
ones. I was like-
Socialize?
Manipulation socialize.
Do I have -2? Did I have my
I'll
+3?
point out, currently, her, she doesn't have a whole big pool for this.
Yeah, well, it's
1,
probably bigger than a 1.
2 successes.
It's enough.
We're the worst.
3 successes?
We
She
suck at
just
lying.
Yeah.
she just settles herself against a tree, and she closes her eyes.
I sneak away. I casually slip into the river and swim down. Oh shit, this is gonna be really intense.
Come on.
Oh boy, here we go.
The hallway from the entrance to the manse into the manse proper echoes with each step. I assume that you left the corpses up there.
Yeah.
Honey,
Bum, bum, bum,
I'm
bum,
so
bum.
serious?
Oh my god.
Sorry.
Oh crap. Alright.
The door opens up, and you see Alvor with his hand on Elmer's shoulder, and he's sitting on the bed, staring at what's now blue light under the manses.
I go over to him and I put my hand on his cheek and say, "You saw?"
Every moment.
I'm so sorry.
Why?
That I couldn't save her.
Ray, you did save her. She died doing exactly what she wanted to do. And for once, it wasn't the Immaculate Order telling her. It wasn't her father's words ringing in her ears. It was her own. She died doing something that finally she believed in. That's a gift.
And I wrap them in a hug.
I just wish I didn't have to lose my sister.
And I start to cry.
He takes a few breaths. I finally got her back. And now...
I know. I'm so sorry.
I remembered hearing once that it was an anathema, a lawgiver, who saved me. At the expense of his life. It wasn't up to her to repay the debt.
Well, she never was good at doing what other people expected.
When we wield our weapons, though too, we're taught that they're a matching pair. That they move as one. That they can direct energy and flow together. And that it isn't merely one for attack and one for defense, or one for each hand. But they create a barrier together that keeps out anything. That can overcome all. I've lost my pair.
One day you'll see her again. I know it. It's gonna be a long time from now. But she's still here. She's still with us.
I need to believe that now.
Believe it. You have all of us. I mean, I know we're not. It's not the same, but we'll be your family. A family.
Alvor walks up and gently picks the jot board out of Roomba's invisible hand. He places it on the corner of the table. She was never going to beat me. Not once. But she kept trying. Up on the surface, Joric wakes up outside of the city.
Oh my god, what happened?
Clem will give us safe passage in and out as long as we save her husband. I'm pretty sure Nexus is her husband. She brought us all. Could you stay here with Tepid a moment? We need to return something to Ember.
Yeah. I can get up, I'm gonna like just kind of
Oh,
get up to my like.
It's bashing damage.
I'm gonna get up to my legs and just like kind of just stumble over to Exquisite Tide and just sit down next to her. She's lying down. I'm gonna also just lie down.
Oh my
I
god.
have nothing to say.
Jesus.
I'm gonna slip into the water.
Well, I'll say thank you. That's what I'm gonna say.
You hear footsteps echoing.
Remember? Jorik's currently holding the other one. It's your choice whether or not you want her second dive. But this one is yours, for sure.
His arm doesn't even waver, as strong as it is, as he just lifts the metal over. And he holds it to his chest.
I had to commit her. The way she was killed, I didn't want her to be stuck in this realm, half in, half out.
This is flesh.
It is hers and his yours.
What is flesh? Right now, I hold her essence.
She will follow you into the dark. Someday you will follow her into the dark.
Not until we finish what she started.
Not at all. I will take on her cause. We will finish what she started.
Thank you.
Exquisite Tide is upstairs. I'm gonna be out there. I turn and I go back inside.
What?
She was with us. Clem just sent us here. She's staying out there.
I hold him down.
Like harder.
Yeah. I tighten my grip on him.
I'm leaving.
I don't know how I feel about her, but I can honestly say she had nothing to do with Summer's death. It wouldn't be fair to say she did.
All that I ask here now is that I just am allowed to have a moment here.
Can I stay with you?
You are the family I have now. You don't need to ask. Up on the outside.
There are 8 corpses. 7 corpses.
And 3 Fate Shadow.
And 3 Fate Shadow.
You can wait before doing this.
I have to. I've spent every last ounce of my essence, every last part of my being, in the slightest injury from death.
Look at me. I've seen what happens on the other side. And I should tell you that your efforts are noble to keep them here. But death isn't something to fear.
I will not leave my missions unfinished. I have much to do before I move on to the next phase. You're showing me that there's something more beyond this life. But there's much to be done.
Do not fear the moment of death. Merely the regrets you leave behind.
I want to minimize those.
And then she looks at Exquisite Tide, who looks up and at the corpses that surround her. In the distance, the far distance, seeing the mass of soldiers. And to you. Ember only starts crying after Alvar goes to sleep. And we'll end the session here.
I'd like to... I don't know, I want to draw Tepet's attention to the river as some sort of sign of comfort that she has water nearby. Away from the corpses and towards the river.
I'm sure she'd appreciate that.
Holy balls. John,
ST, you
John,
want in on this?
please
ST?
cross cams, John, come to us.
Oh,
John.
God, I don't think you can make it. You can't make it.
Okay.
Oh.
So you're going to be
hi,
joining us
guys.
for something of a different John's Fancy Corner this time around.
I think
John's weepy corner.
I think we've earned Essence 3 though with that session.
Is that how Essence works?
Happy 20th stream, guys.
No, so why are we celebrating? This is awful.
Jesus Christ. Okay, I'm getting more
Good
wine.
session. Yes,
Oh.
please.
Who else wants their liquor on?
Yeah, please.
Uh,
Can you drop
What do you want?
Oh, sorry. That's
Oh.
that's
It's for vino.
I can just drink on this.
You mixing something up, or you want vino?
if there's enough vino.
Yeah.
Otherwise,
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I don't.
Excuse me, bro.
Whoa.
Sorry.
Can I do that?
Thank
Okay.
you.
I don't. I feel like we're gonna say this a lot, so I don't want to step on any toes in the chat. But that was a really great session,
Thank you, John.
and it was really masterful. There's a lot going on there, and I'd say it was very deep, emotionally. So you get a high five from me, incapacitated Joric. Oh, no longer, I guess. Hashtag -4 Joric.
Yeah, see, I don't have any bashing levels, so if I...
You take one more, you're just like, burp.
Two more lethal.
We have rum too, Mr. Badman.
Well-
We do have rum,
Yes.
and vodka, and whiskey.
Yeah.
It's good that it wasn't you.
Yep.
And it very nearly was.
Is that good? I don't know. Now I feel like Jorik's gonna carry around forever this whole like, it could have been me, but it was Summer Blaze instead. You know, I mean, it's not. You don't actually, but
Heroes don't always show their scars on their bodies.
whoa, words of wisdom from John's Fancy Corner. Not that. Oh, Ella.
All right, guys. As much as
Damn
it
it,
pains me
Colby.
to say it, we have to say goodbye to an NPC that has been with this game for many, many sessions.
Since the
Basically,
first
since the
session.
first session.
Since the first time we
Before
streamed.
since before we streamed. I mean, we met Ember.
She was
in
the
our
first
or
quote
second-
unquote antagonist we ever met.
Yep.
She was the first person we ever fought.
Yep.
There's the first NPC.
Yeah. Well, maybe the pocket
Oh,
keeper.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Who I
So we're
Basically,
gonna-
the
Before I ask the chat about how they feel about this particular session, I am, however, going to ask, because of course I have to, for today's play of the game. Now, once again,
Okay, I know what my
I'm
vote is.
going to accumulate a couple of different ones, but I'm going to say that this one is going to be a really tough one to pick. The play of the game can be anyone, it can be an NPC or a PC, just something that they did that helped define, shape, course, or push the game in a certain direction, or simply something that you thought was really cool.
Some people are.
Doya mentions my particular vote. The play of the game goes to Ray for the Thunderclap Rush Defend Others on Joric.
That was pretty cool.
Aw, thanks.
Because I don't think you realize that with 22, that may have one-shot him.
Yeah.
I don't think it's a May.
Yeah.
I think I very much. I was just really hoping I'd get to you before he was able to decisive attack.
Yeah.
Dolores says that it's Ray using her word hole to browbeat the crowd into firefighters.
Word hole.
Paximo just votes for 3 Fate Shadow.
All of it.
As just Happy Kilmer.
As Happy Kilmer says, 3 Fate Shadow twisting off Question's head.
Along with Bad Man.
Val's ability to
Yeesh.
summon horse.
That was actually pretty awesome.
Kleenex. You just can't stop crying, can you?
Aragorn gives it to Questions for killing Summer Blaze.
Yikes. Ouch. I mean,
Yeah,
I guess, but- oof. You never want to play the game to be from the other team.
I want it to be Summer Blaze taking that hit. Sacrificing yourself.
Like a...
Out of
Yeah.
nowhere.
All right.
Oof. Oh.
The play of the game, option 1, Ray's Thunderclap Rush Defense.
You're right, Erica.
Second, Question murders Summer Blaze. And third,
Sphinx of Silence, killing of her rival. No one did that.
Ridiculous book for her.
Ray creates a volunteer firefighting force. Get your votes in.
Ooh, yeah, Tide saving Joric. That was a good one, too.
Oh, that's the betting system. I have to actually put it in the poll.
Oh. Rip.
Yeah, I was looking at it sort of being like, this is a weird polling system. Pick his winner. Shit.
So we're gonna set this up for you. In the meantime,
We're still
Chat.
setting it up, dudes.
why?
Oh, boy.
How do you feel about today's game?
Scatter was also really freaking
Exhausted.
good.
I'm sorry, was that to
Oh,
the
yeah.
chat or to us?
It's to you guys, and also
Exhausted.
what you learned today.
Oh, they also want your Fate Shadow.
Everybody
as an
loves three
option.
fates.
Did I learn
You should
that?
know the characters are appreciative of Three Fates Shadow, just more appreciative of their loved ones.
Ray, I mean, this right here. I know there were people who were like, I want to see what gets through Ray's tough exterior. Answer, that.
Oh, the
Like,
death of
what
a loved one,
what
yeah.
makes her look past her disagreements with her friends and her allies, and just grateful that they're alive and they're with her. That.
Oh no.
Ugh, bad timing, bad Reaper.
Yikes.
Where's my super suit? Great question. Let me answer your question.
So-
with a-
Kate, what did you learn today?
Val has learned in an extremely final way. She can't save everyone, even if she's right there.
Wow.
Liz?
I just said it, didn't I?
I didn't hear.
You
us
Oh,
typing
sorry. I
stuff.
said that this is the answer to what will make Ray look past any differences that she has with her friends and her allies, and what gets past her tough exterior and her anger is all that.
Scott.
I think for a while Joric has been getting really cocky about I can do anything. And I think today the realization is for him in this moment I can't do anything without other people. Without these two, without my allies. And whether or not that's true. Ouch.
So the poll is closed. And while Ray came in close with the Thunderclap Rush defense,
The murder wins.
Damn it,
Murder
questions.
you'll get at some point.
Mystric. Well,
It
no.
was 8,
No,
5,
it
3,
didn't.
so even
But
one,
thanks,
one
Mystric.
misplaced
Everyone comes over.
vote won't do it.
Wow.
There was a moment in the session where I was like, yeah, I'm going to regain some essence. And I'm like, nope, 0. Literally 0.
So, chat, they're going to need their solar experience today. Even though that they've regained enough experience to increase their essence to 3, they're going to need some help from you, the viewers, in order to gain the last bits of their solar essence. So I'm going to ask for 2 things from you. 1, how you feel about what happened to Summer Blaze, and 2, how you feel about the game as it progressed after that moment. The play of the game, as it were.
That's a good question, actually.
Yeah, you guys are going to get some more modes to play with.
Yeah.
Thank goodness.
Also, a few of our terms are going to get better.
That's true,
It's
actually. All
super
those
cool.
all those auto Essence 3 Plus buffs, it's really good.
Yep.
Thanks, Aragorn.
Aragorn, I do want to be really clear, just because, in all fairness, the person Ray didn't want to bring into the manse was Tide,
Yeah.
not 3 Fates.
Yeah.
I
And-
did want to give a quick shout out there, because I
Yeah.
saw it happen. I'm like, oh no, that's not.
Yeah.
Oh, because of Valvor and
Yeah,
because
yeah.
of your dad and so on.
Well,
yeah.
also just not let it. She was torturing 3 Fate Shadow to try to
Yeah.
find out where her manse is.
Yeah, and
And
also
now
I
we've-
was not there when she saved her
Well,
ass, so I
that's
actually don't know.
Yeah, that I
but
will
yeah.
mention, but
Yeah.
yeah. And like,
Okay.
Val feels like a dick for telling Amber that, but at the same time,
No, I'm
he
glad
needs
you
to
did.
know.
I was
And
trying
when
to
he's
find
outside.
a way to break it, like
Yeah.
to him gently.
Yeah.
It worked.
Yeah, Val. Good old blunt Val.
Hey, I am fine with that if you want to melt my dice and maybe make a bigger, stronger,
One
better
D10,
dice.
the D10
Well,
to
the
the
crosshair,
The roll at a million.
considering
times.
last session my favorite character died, now my second favorite character died, I feel I'd like to take your dice and melt them into a baby's training pot so it could be pooped on.
Ah, the crosshair.
So the crosshair, I said that I warned my players before this session that I was going to let the dice fall. And I did. And unfortunately, Summer Blaze took the heat for that. These are dice that were released, I said this on the stream before, for Exalted's first edition, which I still have. They're my favorite D10s. You're welcome to try and take them from me. But I don't think it'll be easy.
Don't piss him off, Crosshair.
Yeah.
He'll bring
He'll-
Summer Blaze
He'll
back
kill
and
your
kill her
third
again.
favorite character.
Okay.
Oh,
Who's your
God.
third favorite
Oh,
character?
I want to read all
Crosshair?
this.
Whoa, boy.
Bastard. Now writing that.
Yes, the
Hashtag for me to poop on.
For me to poop on. That's from
Drummer
some
Blaze is
YouTube
officially
poop,
gone.
probably.
Happy Kilmore had been looking forward to the full sailing of the Joric Blaze ship,
Yeah, me too.
and with the town rioting when the Circle does everything to try to help them save them, improve their station, I'm getting close to suggesting that the Circle tells Nexus to go
Yeah.
screw it. Irwin's more than a little devastated. Summer was her second string of NPCs that she cared about, but she's one of the few characters, PC or NPC, who's gone through the biggest arcs in order to become who she was.
Mm-hmm.
She was the best defined NPC, and if she didn't get a lot of screen time, she's not happy. And her nose is full of sniffles. Christian points out that sometimes
That's
deaths are in vain, even though one thinks that it's cool at the time. However, Summerblaze's death moved the story forward, rather than pausing it, much thanks to Scott, Liz, and Kate. So he actually hates to admit it, loved it. Everything that followed was extremely intense, and the role-playing was spot on. Heck, Liz and Kate made me want to cry as well.
Oh,
Oh, God.
God. Niagara Falls tears.
Yeah, actually, Joey makes a good point. Do you? 1, 2, 3, 4. Makes a good point about the. Both of you guys were just like, get out of here! You know, and they freaked out and ran away.
Paximo says that Summerblaze dying makes their mission more real and more solid. Her death gives their mission meaning. Before, it wasn't real because there weren't painful consequences, and now that her death shows them that What they're doing is important, but also has lasting consequences. Scott, you don't want to know who the third favorite character is. At this rate, that person dies next. Well, for those of you who had the hashtag Deadpool for Summer Blaze,
That's
I
true.
mean,
Good
technically,
going? Like,
technically it was
what?
the Council of Nine, but we'll say for major NPCs.
Yeah,
In this
I think
case,
so.
it was
I think
Summer
so.
Blaze. Irguan's shipbuilders are still working hard.
Yeah.
Right, because the current ship that sailed is just a big
Doya.
weepy mess right now.
Yeah. Mess it would be
Oh,
sitting
yeah.
next to each other.
I wish I had brought some pork buns for you, baby. I'll get them next time.
I was actually came up in the chat and I was like, "Do we do a little quick stop off?" And then I was unconscious. So.
And then you.
Irguan points out that this is the first
George
time
Jakey.
that Valeria's animal ability was really used and meant something to her. There was a sense of duty in previous uses,
Yeah.
but she feels like this is the one where she actually felt that she needed to take action. Committing the intimacies into comfort tokens for those who were left behind in Summer Blaze's wake is one of the things that all Zeniths can do on an interpersonal level that has nothing to do with glory. And there's going to be more.
Yeah, that was a beautiful moment.
Thank
Oh
you,
my
Ergwin, for
God.
reminding me, because I was specifically like, I want to give these three. I want to split them up between Joric and Ember and possibly someone else. And I was like, oh, this one's for me.
Yeah.
That there was more that the group had to do before they could actually really mourn, before they could tell the others who had lost someone what had happened. That was really difficult,
Yeah,
but good story.
super cool.
You gotta keep it moving. Yeah, absolutely.
Well, part of the difficulty is that you can't have somebody die halfway through the session and then say, well, we'll spend the rest of the session dealing with that in a way that kind of will drag the game down a little bit. But
Yeah, that was hard. Because it happened within the first, 50 minutes of
Yeah.
play?
Paxima brings up a very interesting idea. Can Val pass on the intimacy she took from Summer
Not
Blaze
exactly.
to Exquisite Tide as well?
Transmitting, like the one that I've kept, which is blah 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 blah. I will prove to the world that the souls and soul exalted are not anathema. The transferring of it is usually to give a sense of comfort, or if it's a negative thing, like I hate Exquisite Tide, then it would give her actually some negative effects. There's some stats for it on the page, which I have in here. So not really, it's not quite like transferring. I couldn't transfer the intimacy again to someone. I can only absorb it.
Eric's saying
yeah.
you can. It's interesting. I'd be interested to know more,
I
because
could
I know
transfer it
nothing
into
of
an
Zenith's
object
powers.
and give that object to her, but I don't know about actually
Yeah,
transferring
if you
And
give it
I've
to her, it might
absorbed
just
it's mine.
release and dissipate, right?
It's mine.
So we have
It's
to
mine.
take a look at that.
I've absorbed it. It's
That's true, actually.
rephrased
Well,
my
you're using
own.
it, right? Yeah.
It's rephrased my own defining intimacy. So
I have to say, actually, because
it's really cool.
I find
I really like it.
cast abilities come into, like, they're meant to come into play during high stress moments, and they're important, and they kind of define the cast, but they don't all have world changing effects, right? Like, they can have sort of like moment changing effects, but the eclipse, the sanctifying the oath, and the absorbing intimacies and transferring them into objects can like have a truly world changing kind of effect, right? I'm not saying that Dawn and Night and Twilight don't, but that I think they're
I'm
more
just good
moment
at
to
yelling
moment.
at people.
Well, they do have
Other stuff.
they do have a certain effect. Dawns can
Next.
Dawns get their when their initiative resets, it goes up. It's
Reset all their once per day charms, which is pretty cool.
there's a certain thing to focus on, which is that it's not so much that an anima effect automatically has either a local or a world affecting reach, but more that it depends on how they're used
Right.
and when and why. Exalted stride the earth from minute one as something that can just create waves everywhere. And as you guys are growing in power and in confidence and in daring, that's only going to start magnifying. Which brings me to my hashtag guest for this time around. I want a hashtag guest location. These people have duties in Nexus, and I don't think they're going to run from them. But at the same time, the game isn't going to stay here forever. I'm curious to know where you want to see them go next. Now, obviously, each of these characters have their own kind of stories based on where they're from. Ray is from Nexus, but neither Joric nor Valeria were born there. Are they going to take the fight back to their hometowns? Are they going to visit the south or the north or the west? Are they going to head directly to the Blessed Isle itself? That's what I want to hear from you, and I want to hear it on Twitter using the hashtag ExalTwitch and the hashtag guestlocation. Or you can email us at exaltwitch@gmail.com.
Goldrake, there are from previous editions for sure. There is in the PDF of 3rd. We could try to link that on Twitter at some point, because it's awesome. The map of creation is just sweet anyway.
Yeah, well, I was linked to one during my stream.
It was by Aragorn, right?
Yeah, thank you.
Boom!
Aragorn.
Oh my god, is that it?
Me.
I
If
think
that's
so.
the case, I need to... Can we save that link? Because I really
haven't
want to
saved
refer to it later. Okay, great.
Cute.
Okay.
The Crosshair has a Chaos Money question. How do you think Summer's death will change the Circle's way of doing things, individuals or team?
Everyone's like, I don't know.
I think it may be too early to tell.
Yeah.
One thing that I can say right off the bat is it's really made Ray realize that just because they're all allies and they're fighting for the good for Nexus, that does not make them immortal. And that's a big thing that she's going to have to remember. You can die from a one shot and an arrow out of nowhere.
Yeah. I mean, she's
Yeah.
a terrestrial, but like,
Yeah.
she for sure had like more health levels than me
Anytime.
or whatever, so
Yeah, seriously.
absolutely.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's been a special session. We have to thank you for 20 episodes that we've streamed for you guys, and we have no intention of stopping. But it's thanks to your support, your donations, your words of encouragement, and especially your spreading the word. More than anything, we have to thank the people at the Onyx Path who have brought us this amazing system, this amazing universe, so that I can make my players cry. Thank you so much, especially to Hate Wheel, who managed to pop his head in here today. John Merck, you and Holden have given us an amazing gift, along with everyone else who worked on this book. You can see it in the credits, and everyone who kickstarted it. There's a lot, but we owe all of you for this story. We also have to shout out our thanks to She, who knows, 10,000 Things, who did a magnificent job in today's stream. Ira Gwen keeping everyone on top of the action with rules, with lore, and with game knowledge. We have to thank you, because otherwise it'd be me, and I simply just don't have the ability or time to be able to do it. It's so important that we keep the chat up to date. You guys are why we do this. Thank you so much. I mean, we do it for ourselves too. We enjoy ourselves. Today we still enjoyed ourselves.
Yeah.
There's happiness through tears.
Yeah,
Okay,
guys.
it was awesome.
Yeah, it was traumatic and horrifying and awful, but I loved this session.
EXT 20, baby.
Yeah.
I love it.
I loved this
Yeah.
session.
The players have made it to Essence 3, but at what cost?
And what?
The first that they managed to convert, Summer Blaze, is now no longer with us. But remember her defining intimacies. She'll follow her brother into the dark. She will be ready for whatever comes for her. And she will convince the world that the Solar Exalted are not anathema. Thanks for joining us.